Hey, welcome back to another NHL Game Playoff 2025 with the Hockey Coach Franchise directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing great Saturday night, April 26th, 2025. Tonight, the Hockey Nation present the game number 4 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Ottawa Senators. Can the Maple Leafs sweep the youngest team, the Ottawa Senators, tonight? And Cantana and Ontario. We're going to get this answer the next 3 hours, but we're going to see if the Ottawa can win one game during the playoff 2025. Of course, the story of this series with the lead by 3-0 does not show exactly what happening. It takes two games on the power play, on the overtime to give that lead to the Toronto Maple Leafs. First of all, the first two games, the little bit the inconsistency of the goaltender Ulmark make it difference of the situation for Ottawa Senator. Whatsoever, he has a good game, game number 3. It was not good enough for the Ottawa to win because Simon Benoit scored his game-winning goal at the beginning of the overtime to get the lead 3-0 to the Toronto Maple Leafs. In the last couple of years, everybody, many fans was laughing about the Toronto Maple Leafs. They cannot win one series with the players like Matthews, Marner, Tavares, or Nylander, but not this year. Not this year. The Toronto Maple Leafs are built to possible to have a great run in the playoff 2025 with the first of all the head coach Greg Berube behind the bench. Then the performance of the goaltender Stolarz, signed as a UFA for the Panthers. They add also for the Panthers UEL on the defenseman. At the trade deadline, they add also Carlo. During the summer, they add a UFA Danev. Plus, at the trade deadline, they add more depth inside of the bottom six with Scott Lawton. The performance of the young players, Matthew Nyes on the first line with Matthews Marner make a huge impact for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We'll see what's happening to them. Can they sweep the Ottawa Senators tonight and move on the next round at the Eastern Conference? The 7 other series are 2-1. This is very impressive. Now, at this moment, I'm talking to you. We have the overtime between the Wild and the Vegas Golden Knights. Imagine if the Wild beat the Vegas Golden Knights, that will lead the series 3-1. Unbelievable turnover for the Wild. All lead by Kaprizov and Boldy. They consistently performing game after game. It's 3-3. I did not watch the next update. I'm watching Toronto there, Ottawa there. I tried to figure out because TVA Sport show only the game. That's crazy. TVA Sport carry on the playoff NHL. They cannot put the second game. They have to put UFC. TVA Sport. Anyway, another story for another time. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being part of the show tonight. A Saturday night, a hockey night in Canada. But this is a hockey night in Thailand. Join me live every single day. We present NHL playoff. Second game of the day. A little bit early during the day. The Florida Panthers was trying to lead 3-0. But obviously, did not do this well because at this moment they lost today by the score 5-1. The biggest question, can we give a suspension to Matthew Tkachuk? If they gave a suspension to Brendan Eagle after a blindside body check to Barkov, can the NHL not only try to hiding behind the Florida Panthers of the blind side of the Matthew Tkachuk, and not only on the game was over at the end of the game, an empty net goal, no reason for Tkachuk to do that. No reason. Hopefully, the NHL applied all the same rules and during the playoff to all the team and the player, whatever who is the player. We'll see. Anyhow, Billy is in the house. Mac Elliott is in the house. Bound 1771 back in the house. Steve Surpin for Salem, Oregon is in the house. Welcome back, Steve. Brand, welcome back. Save McNair. You guys, you nuts. McElliott, Save McNair, Brand, Billy, Guy, all them and many others that join me live every time we turn the switch on. You guys, you're amazing. So thanks so much to be a part of the show. Of course, Jordan, welcome back, my friend Jordan. Hopefully you're doing well. Thanks to be a part of the show. We have many looking all the OT games so far this postseason. Eminem also joined us tonight. Thank you. Echo UFC important. A lot of money on that tonight, Steve. I don't say it's not important. What I said, when you run the NHL playoff, you have two channels, and you prefer to use UFC. UFC. I don't get it. It's okay. It's okay. No suspension. Clear it, Florida fan. No, it's not. It's not a fair it. See, every time have a blind side, say who was the puck, how long the puck was over. This always to consider that. What the reason they suspend Brandon Agel today? A goal. The reason they suspend him is because it was not necessary, unnecessary to hit the player. Secondly, it was on the blind side. Thirdly, what was the puck? They have to consider all this situation. If they did it for the player for the well of the Tampa Bay Lightning, they had to do it also for the Panthers players catch up. I thought to figure out this. I'm going back to checking the overtime, guys, and see what happened on this game. Look like it's still 3-3. Big save of the goaltender, the Vegas. And Eriksson, AK, tried to score a goal. Anthony, bro, you need like a 5-game suspension, Anthony. No. I'll be honest with you, Anthony. At least I want fairness. I want fairness. I want to be sure the NHL apply the same rule for everybody. I think that would be the right things to do. But we'll see. We have a penalty, guys, now for the Vegas Golden Knight. Yeah, you are right. It was too late on that one. Yeah, and again, save. Um, I'm a Montreal Canadian fan, so I'm not against the Panthers. I'm not against the Lightning. Whatsoever the Lightning, it was my selection for the, the Stanley Cup. But I would love to be sure the Montreal Canadian. I want to be sure the NHL figure out that. If you live in USA, you want to watch the game to Toronto, Ottawa, you can go on the True TV at this moment. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. Thanks to be a part of the show. Um, my live stream will be a little bit late. I'm watching the game on my other computer, and I want to check the game at TVS Sports. After the game, we're going to present Toronto, Ottawa. Imagine if this game is 5 overtime. TVS Sport, guys, I'm sorry, but it's painful channel. Dan Asham with Colette. Dan Asham, I have a question for you. What do you think about the Blues now come bounce back? Do you think they're just going to win then? Ron, back in the house. Welcome back. Minnesota is on the power play. Yes, 1771. Great moment. I got the ESPN Plus sub all the hockey game. Anyone that's not have a setup like Coach ESPN Plus, pricey but not nice to have. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Steve. It's right now. I think it's 10.99 per month. It's worth it. Good, Dan, to hear that. Here we go. The first period start between Toronto and the Ottawa Senators. Guys, we want to follow what's going on. Go back to Benoit. Benoit get back on the other side. Outside zone. I apologize. It was Zab. The Ottawa are black and the white jersey for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Down the park behind chasé par Marner. And this side, Sanderson come back. Go back to Amadio. Go down by the Ottawa Senator. Down behind the net. Stolarz apply some pressure. And Raleigh key the puck back to Matthews. Matthews speeding now. Matthews on the offensive side. Down the park behind the net. Chasing by Matthews against Zab. Intercept by Sanderson. Get back to maybe Pinto. Now go back in neutral zone. Down the park on the defensive side. Recovery by McCabe. All good goals at the fleet. Work it for me. I agree with you. James is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Mr. James. Vinyl, welcome also. Get the Dave Keon straight stick backhands. Go really leave win. Vinyl. What about Norm Ullman? Norm Ullman was a great hockey player too. Go back now by Ottawa, shoot the puck and miss the net, or maybe kick by Stolarz. I watch it for the free on the NHL webcam on right now on the TV, online TV. I don't see that then. Um, I don't see that then. But they should win the series round number one. Very physical, by the way. Now, go back on the. I was going to do the game Vegas. Back to another camera. See, usually I look that way, but now I have to go that way. Anyway, behind the net now to Ilmark. Toronto apply some pressure. By McMahon. The puck go behind the net now. And then it was locked in. Intercept by Cleveland. Cleveland return the puck now on the left side. Get out of zone by Martin Palot. Down the park behind Ottawa. We have a nice thing by Ottawa Senator. Not physical Ottawa Toronto at what it will be in my opinion. I don't know. I was expect more. 8:27 overtime for the Vegas. I watched it for that one. Yan, welcome back, my friend Yan. Dan is up to Adebak. A great coin run after that. Faber Mendoza, pretty damn good. If you think this guy's Minnesota, this is the last season with the contract of Sutter and Parise. So they're going to get $50 million quickly next season. Secondly, they trade Fiala for Faber. Thirdly, they just get Zev Biom, another defenseman. The defense guy is very solid for many years. And Minnesota with two rookies like them, and like two young defensemen. Now, of course, Marco Ruzzi, they will need to find more prospect. The other goaltender, we never think about them. Behind Kofterson, Wellstad is going to be the next goaltender with the Minnesota Wild. So this is a team could be good for a couple of years. Now, Riley should have puck, missed the net. The puck go outside the zone. All the way back and the defensive side of Toronto. Don't forget the first intermission. I'm going to talk about all the update I have for you for the Montreal Canadiens and the Washington Capitals tomorrow. Big news coming for Capitals and another news coming for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm listening. Mark Faber. Here we go. Now it's how in our tap a little bit better in our tap. Dan, thanks for asking. In our tap pop up the show yesterday, I believe, and could be a long run, a long ride, but I think everything is looking better for his dad. Now Toronto attacking now, but intercept by Ottawa. Let's go back now by Jensen. Putting puck in the defensive side of Toronto. Recovery by the Toronto on the in front of the bench now, attacking down the puck behind the defense of the Ottawa. Recovery, a turnover quickly by Ottawa, but decide to retrieve because new players coming for Travis Green. Now it's going to be Jensen. Get back to the D. Back again on the other side, coming for the net. Shoot the puck. Missed the net completely, but the puck bouncing on neutral zone. Big hit from, I think it was Cousin. Now we have a whistle. Parise is 40. I'm guessing he is retiring after the season. But yes, Ron, I don't think Parise played this year. Imagine if the I think they did the right things, Ron. The does I think for me the biggest problem or the one of the trade I would not understand it was when they trade Dorsey for almost nothing. I think they got a second round pick and return a third round pick for Dorsey. I really always like Sean Dorsey. I think they will stabilize more the offensive side, but go back now on the offensive par le Toronto, mais par le Souza. Intercept par Pacioretty, bring it puck outside the zone. Now the puck intercept Burley by the Ottawa. Bubble with the puck. Finally, Toronto return the puck deep in the zone. Chasing by Domi. Turn around by Sanderson. What a great defenseman is Sanderson. Gave back now to the DD. Hiding behind by Zab. Return puck to Sanderson. Long stretch pass now by Ottawa. Attacking now on the offensive side. On the right side of Stolarz, battle on the left corner. Toronto intercept, they bring the puck outside the zone. Cross at the lines coming on the offensive side. Shoot the puck, a save by the Ulmark. Go decide to return by Zab outside the zone. Go back on the offensive side. Amadeus coming out, bubble with the puck in front of Stolarz. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Recovery behind the net by Ottawa. Now battle behind the net of Stolarz. We have 5 players for the puck right there. Finally, the puck go back at the blind. Recovery by Ottawa. Go decide to go DD. Jensen hold the puck. Beat, I think it was Domi. Return puck to the D. On the back door. Fire the puck. Big save from the net by the defenseman. Stolarz maybe was get beat on that one. Go back on defensive side by Ulmark. And now set up by Shabbat. He's carrying the puck at the blind. Bring the puck in front of the bench and leave down the puck behind the net. Of Stolarz. Recovery by the defenseman of Toronto. DD. Long stretch pass now, taking part Toronto. Another big hit, back to back by Ottawa. I thought it was not physical. This game is he's getting hot. Now go back on the defensive side of Ottawa. Long stretch pass now, intercept by Toronto. Nylander. Back to Tavares. Return the puck to Nylander. Now Nylander on the defensive zones. Carrying the puck. Go change the direction at the red line down the puck. Now get the puck to Tavares. Tavares on opposite corner. Intercept by Nylander. Down the puck behind the goaltender. Ulmark for Ottawa intercept the puck. A long stretch pass now on the offensive side of the Toronto. Ottawa recover the puck behind the net now. Battle between Stolarz. So Ottawa steal the puck, go back at the blind, go back DD. Now looking at the front at the blind, shoot the puck. Stolarz make a save, recovery by Ottawa. Another shot. Stolarz make another save. The puck bouncing from the net, recovery by Ottawa. Go back now outside the zone. Let's go back on the left side of the Ulmark. Intercept by Ottawa. Now down the puck on defensive side, Stolarz. But we have a nice scene by the Ottawa Senators. We have an injury from the bench. Martin Palot, a little bit shaky for the Ottawa Senators. We have to follow up another update. Now another hit by Trinin after the whistle in front of Barbashev. Still 3-3, 6:29 to go remaining on the first overtime. Ottawa, Vegas, and Minnesota. With 13:22 to go remaining, 0-0 Ottawa and Toronto. Steve McNair, Billy is in the house. Welcome back, Jersey Trade. That is not Jersey himself. That's it. Jersey upset a lot of Edison fans, but I get to watch him in Utah. There we go. That's the right thing to do that. Billy is in the house. Face off now. And now face off, don't play the puck by Toronto. The puck stay in the zone, the double line by intercept by Ottawa. Protect the puck to the wall. Finally get the breakout. Skating out by Batterson gave back to Martin Palou back on the ice, down the puck deep and behind Stolarz. Toronto intercept and return the puck on the defensive side. Both teams exchange the puck now, attacking by Pinto, saved by Stolarz, rebound for the net as recovery by McCabe from UEL now, pass the puck to the wall, get out on by Nice. Set up by McMahon's coming with speed, shoot the puck, Mark make a save, recovery by Toronto on the right corner, putting puck at the blind, shoot the puck one-timer shot, save and front the net by the defenseman Ottawa, recovery now, and set up by Pinto to break out. The Pinto skate the puck in front of the bench, down the puck, he was Chapat. Shabbat gave back behind the defenseman of the Toronto, recovery by the goaltender, gave back to McCabe. The puck go back neutral zone, intercept by Ottawa, return the puck deep in the zone of Toronto Maple Leaf. Possible and nice. No icing. Benoit intercept in front of Cousin. Go back go back on the left side. So that long stretch pass now will be an icing call for the Toronto Maple Leaf with 12 minutes to go remaining on this first period. Coach, I do think Spence failed Thursday spot very well. Yes, Ron. When I said that, I was just not the time Spence was not ready yet. Dottie was not ready yet. I think they gave Thursday a little bit too early. I'm always concerned when you trade a defenseman like them at a young age without knowing the will be the development 2 years. Look about Faber. I'm not sure it was the right call to trade him. He looking great. Faber, the time he was traded, he was in the Minnesota Gopher and the NCA. For me, when you trade a young defenseman at 23 years old, 24 years old, if they not get that kind of age, it's a risk of 50-50 for me. But, this is just my own opinion. The Battle of Ontario, Guy. Welcome back, Guy. We have a TV timeout, guys, on the Ottawa. We're going to follow up now with Vegas, a battle behind the net of the Gustafson. We have Pearson. Remember the Tanner Pearson for the Montreal Canadiens last season. Minnesota tried to get outside the zone. Finally, go back in notre zone. Intercept by Predangelo. Return the puck now to Eichel in front of the bench for Vegas. Now Eichel gave back behind the net. Gustafson intercept. That's all. 43 shot for the Vegas at 44 shot by Vegas, 33 by the Minnesota Wild. A little bit, 4 minutes to go remaining on this first overtime. TV timeout now from Toronto. Mal Boldy, only 24 years old. I feel like Mal Boldy had been in the NHL for years. McDavid, 5 points yesterday against the Kings. Now, face off the left side of Selson, we have Jack Eichel versus Mike Atman. They'll go back on the blind, set up by Anifin. Should the puck save by Gustafson. Recovered by the captain, Jack Eichel. Ball now on the wall. Get the puck deep in the zone. And now we are chasing by the Minnesota Wild. Eichel continues to second glip, protect the puck. Great play by Jack Eichel. Get back now to Pellenchero. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Foligno. And finally, the Minnesota try the puck outside the zone behind Pellenchero. Recovered by Noah Anifin. Ex Calgary Flame and the Carolina Hurricane. Now we're going to return to Toronto. Now we have the puck in the neutral zone. Don't play the puck, intercept by Sanderson. Skate the puck now at the line. Coming on the red line. Draw the puck back. Power play, guys, for the Ottawa. I apologize for my mistake. I did not call it. Recovery behind the net by the Ottawa. And then pass the puck at the blind, but nobody there. The puck go to reset the entering zone by Cousin. Give back to Sanderson on the flanker. Now a problem for the Ottawa Senators. We have an offside at the blue line by Kachuk. Now for the Minnesota attacking now, but it's going to be an icing or offside by the Vegas. 2:45 to go remaining on the first overtime. I doubt Winnipeg will win maybe a sweep tonight, possible. We just win series tie. There we go. Up now in front of the bench of the Toronto. On the puck on the defensive side. Recovery by Ottawa attacking on the offensive side at the blue line at the flanker Cousin. Back at the blue line. Up on the left side. The puck behind the net. Recovery at the blue line by Sanderson. Get back on the right side. Shoot the puck. No, the side package show to get back to Sanderson. And then recovery. We have a goal at the same time. Tim Souza scored a goal, and the Vegas win on the same time. Wow. Vegas tied the series 2-2, guys. This is not a good news for the fans and Vegas. And the first goal by the Ottawa Senators at 10:57. We're going to see the replay. Ottawa goal. Sanderson gave back to Kachuk. Kachuk decided to return the puck to Sanderson. Gave back now the one-timer shot by Tim Souza and scored the first goal of the game. On the Vegas, guys, the puck bouncing in front of Gustafsson, and Barbashev took the rebound after the hit in Middleton. The puck changed the direction, and Middleton turnover. It was like an icon. And Vegas found a way to split the win in Minnesota. And now the series is a 4-game. It's 2-2 after 4 games. The defensive of Minnesota was not very good. Kaprizov was asleep on the switch. And that's what we got, guys. First goal of the game for Ottawa Senators. Hello, Coach Steve. How is going to go out? Looking good. Dan is in the house. Welcome back, Brian. Also, that giveaway by Pokizin. Pokajin, I believe. Now we're going to move up at the Ottawa Senators, guys. We're going to see what we look like. That will give me a chance to turn off this. Tim Souza scored his first goal of the playoff, assisted by Sanderson and Kachuk. This is another on the power play. That pick was bouncing everywhere. You ride the puck. Thanks for all the likes. I appreciate it. Maybe we can get 50 likes tonight. I don't know why the people don't watch game. Like, some people are only Montreal Canadian fans, and they don't come here. If it's not Montreal, they are not follow hockey. That's blew my mind. When they consider them a hockey fans, no, you're only hockey team fans. People like you are hockey fans. There's some other priorities on the live, that's okay. And I go back at Ulmark now. We're going to set up by Jensen, DDD, long stretch first now. The puck bouncing behind Stolarz, intercept goaltender. We're in the puck now to McCabe. Long stretch first now, neutral zone. Nice coming down the puck behind the net. Chasing by Zab, intercept by Sanderson. And Sanderson get back to Cousin. Breakouts coming out. Cousin get back a little bit too far from his teammate Giroux. The puck bouncing behind the net. Catch up bottle now. Recovery and get the puck back to Marner. Marner get back to Danev to nice down the puck behind the net. Chased by Matthews. And you see Matthews right there, guys? This is why my problem with Austin Matthews. The puck bouncing, it's just a great play for all the fans. Hockey. Nice down the puck at the goal line. Sanderson chasing the puck. Matthews, 6'4", 235 pounds. He played the puck with a stick. He cannot use his body. Like, he did not touch Sanderson barely. Guys, You have to go there and you put everything deep and you use your body. Oh, Greg hit the hit his head on the board. I don't know. You're right, Jan, about the Vasilevsky. Now, should the puck say by Ulmark in front of Domi? The series Blues and the Winnipeg Jet. Yeah, Guy, right? Domi cost the first goal on power play for the Ottawa Senators. What a great one-timer shot by Tim Souza. Maybe Mathieu is kind of fragile right now. Yeah, Ron, I can understand that, but it's playoff. He's the captain of the team. Your vibes, the team will follow you if you play hard. For me, it's chicken. Like me, I will sit him. I know you cannot do it. He's your best player, but you have to tell him, buddy, use your body. You're 235. I don't know. It's for me. It's very different to see that. Then, so the best player overall is McDavid. Good point, Steve. No, what said, Steve? Fait ça winning by Toronto. Intercept by Ottawa Senators. Go back now to Cleveland. Okay, back to Giroux. Save by Stolarz. Recovery by Ottawa. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Toronto. The puck go outside the zone. Attaqué par Pacioretty on offensive side. Get back to the left side. The puck bounce into une marque. Take a little bit of time for Ulmark to stand up. Hey, Mr. Gary Cornoyer. Yeah, you're right about this, Gary. Welcome back, Gary. Go behind the net. Toronto intercept looking now for Jen Kroc. Intercept behind by Zab. Get back now to Sanderson. Shabbat. The puck go at the blind. Intercept by Denev. Finally, the puck go outside the zone. Now we're in front of Ottawa. Recovery by Toronto. Return the puck behind Mark. Go back on the right side. Intercept by Lawton. Put the puck on the left side. Intercept by Cousin. The puck bouncing outside zone. Intercept by Ottawa. Now it's coming by Godet that chased the puck behind the net with McCabe. You can see now, Adam Godet, guys, just hit McCabe. This is what I don't understand. Anyway, Nick Cousin now battle with Perron. Godet on the right side, Stolarz. Intercept by Ottawa. Great play, Ottawa. Bring the puck, Perron to Jensen. Looking out, shoot the puck. Black shot. Berlin. The puck go in the crease. And the puck is stay in the crease. We have a right there. There are no goal. Now we have battle with Lawton on the left side. And then we have Perron with Jen Kroc. We have Denev behind. And now that pushing left and right. after the whistle. Ah, the puck stay on the blueprint. Now check about this. The puck stay there at the blueprint. It's gonna be now on the left side. Oh, McCabe saved the situation. Salut Din. Brian Mathieu expression de ménage 9h, go to chance. The Elizabeth won that for cross check. Maquillette did McCabe put his glove in the pocket and the crease was the rule. Now, here's the mark. We have to cover the puck completely. The puck is always been in movement. You always see the puck. So I don't think you have nothing else there. In my opinion. Roughing for Perron. Two-minutes for the Toronto Maple Leaf power play. Now the key behind that brand, Perron got cross-checking from behind or pushing by Chin Croc. And when he did that, the head of Perron hit the post. So this is the reason Perron was upset. Go back now by Nylander. Set up to Matthews. Get back to Nylander at the top circle. Back to Marner at the blind. Marner back to Nylander. Nylander looking now. Nylander fire puck. Black shot by Ulmark. Recovery by Tavares. Return puck behind the net to Nice. Back on the left side. Intercept Ottawa. The puck stay in the zone. Great play by Tavares. Give puck back to Nylander. The puck stuck on the hash mark. Pressure on the right side. Ottawa loses edge. Also Nylander. The puck was outside zone. And now we have Ottawa on breakaways coming out. Pentos coming full shot the puck. Saved by Stolarz. We have a goal. And the Toronto Maple Leaf gave the second goal of the game. Ottawa Senators score a goal. Nice. Hit the board very hard. And Ottawa Senators guys scored the second goal of the game. A turnover on the defensive side on the board. Great save first of all by Ulmark. Then we have a pressure by Tavares and Marner. Lose the puck. And then Pinto is coming out on the breakaway. Shoot the puck. And then the puck goes slowly behind the goal line to put the puck in the net. Pinto score is first goal of the playoff. This time on the short and dirt. So the special team of Ottawa make its friends. One goal on the power play and one goal on the short and dirt. And that's what you got, guys. With approximately 5 minutes to go remaining, guys. Ottawa 2 and Toronto Maple Leaf 0. We'll go to update the stats. I apologize, I didn't do it. Go back now on their side. Battle with Jensen. With Domi, I believe. The puck stuck right there with McMahon. Great play by Ottawa, guys. Put some pressure, protect the puck to the wall. Finally, Toronto still the pass coming by Riley. Riley's coming now. Lose the puck. Pinto recovery. Pinto's coming out. 1 versus 1. Down the puck. Forget the puck at the blind for recovery by Morgan Riley attacking the red lines coming offensive side. Second lane. Give back now to Pacioretty on the back door. The puck bouncing back. And now Ottawa get out of the zone. 2 versus 1. This time it's Gaudette. Gaudette now lose the puck. Recovery by Toronto. And we have offside at the line. 2-0 Ottawa. Ovidio, welcome back with Maria. I don't like the Leafs in 1965. Yeah, cheering for Ottawa, coach. My bracket is Toronto. But I love hockey, Steve. So more game we can see, more fun it is. So hopefully all the series go 7 game. And that's what we got. The game is in Ottawa. I don't think Ottawa want to lose at home. Great point, Gary. Guy. Puck will go behind the net by Cleveland. Recovery now. Intercept by Cousin from HD. Get out of the zone. Attaqué dans notre zone. Dans le parc par the Ottawa Senators. Intercept by Toronto. Game back to Cleveland. Martin Palou, apologize, coming now. Intercept by Toronto. Attaqué now by Slaughton. Sur le parc, Ulmac make a save. No rebound. Here we go. TV timeout. Don't go nowhere, guys. We're going to come back after the TV timeout. Eminem, nothing is better than Game 7 for the final. You're absolutely right. I forgot to mention that. So, on est tous dans le même badaud, then. Don't worry about that. We are all over 60 years old. I know some of you as young girls say, "What, coach? I'm not 60." No, just kidding. Adam, you went for Vegas, coach. Yes, Adam. I still not like how they play. Like, not like negative, Adam. They get their job done to win on the road, right? They now they get back the advantage of the ice. But still, I was expecting Vegas to get better. Now, said that, Adam, uh, this is the playoff has always been momentum switch, right? You win one game, you lose one game. Yeah, at the end of the day, you have to win 16W. But the Wild play really well. So it's maybe too much to maybe it's too much criticize the Vegas Golden Knight. But I feel like the inconsistency of the Vegas right now. And it's a good team. It's well balanced, and sometimes you have to go through the first round, Adam, with some kind of difficulties, and then you bounce back for the rest of the playoff. So this is a team should be the Wild, but you have to give credit for the Wild. Well coached by John Hines, and what a great playoff they have, Kaprizov and Boldy. And now it's the answer have to come to Vegas. They are back at home. They're going to be in front of their fans. They know who they are, and they have to get that W. They have to win 2 of the next 3 games. Whatever how they win it, they have to win, Adam. So good W, Adam, from them. Tony is in the house. We have Mr. Pete Martin. Welcome back. Don't forget, guys, we did a double header today. We covered the game of the right now the Ottawa Senators Toronto, and early we did the game between the Lightning and the Tampa Bay Light and the Lightning and the Panthers. The Panthers lost to 5-1 today, and the series now lead for the Panthers 2-1. For the people was concerned about Barca, Barca was back and the lineup today. 2:35 to go remaining. Face off the left side of Stolarz by Pinto, winning by Ottawa. Fire puck by Sanderson. Maybe black shot by the blocker of Stolarz barely. But recovery by Toronto behind the net by Matthews. McCabe go back to Danev. Danev lost the puck long stretch pass now. Intercept by Matthews. Matthews hold the puck now, looking left and right. Putting the puck on the wall. Give back now to McCabe. Shoot the puck. A black shot and miss the net completely. Recovery by Amadio. The black was intercepted by Danev. The puck bouncing behind the net of the Ulmark, Zab, a bubble with a puck, find a way to get back the puck back, a dump in the puck, be an icing, not a really smart play by Zab. Tomorrow, then tomorrow, we win? I will see. I'm going to talk about, guys, the first intermission. Talking about the Montreal Canadiens update. Hopefully, Pete, you have a good day. The puck go back in neutral zone. Take a note, guys. The game starts at 6:30 tomorrow night. Many of you watching the Montreal at 7 o'clock, right? But tomorrow, because the game on the TV playoff, the game starts at 6:30. Of course, 20 minutes later, 6:50, 6:45, 6:50. But I was going to have a winning straight, Gary. I'll go back at the blind, but Ottawa keep the puck deep in the zone by Suzanne. Set up now by, I think it was Sutherland. Puck in front of net. Intercept by Toronto. Move the puck in front of net. The puck in front of Stolarz. And finally, recovery by Martin Palou. Great play by Sutherland. But Stolarz was solid. I'll go back to D. Set up by Ottawa. Give back to Sutherland. Give back now to Martin Palou. Fire puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing behind. Recovery now by Patterson. Palou with Tavares. Finally, the puck go outside the zone. Set up by Pacioretty at the red line now, hit by Jensen, by Cleveland. The puck stuck in front of the bench of Ottawa. Go back now on the left side where a couple of players hit each other. Finally, Toronto down the puck behind the net. Little bit, 1 minute to go remaining. And the first period, Ottawa 2, Toronto 0. Go back now by Tavares. Tavares turn around. Get back now to McCabe. Shoot the puck, miss the net. Go bouncing back to at the blind. Set up by, I think. There you go. Here we go. Toronto scored a goal. I think was hit by tipped by Tavares, and that's what they get. That's not looking good for Ottawa. You don't want to have Toronto score a goal like that at the end of the period to give a goal. Tavares, the captain, scored a goal for the Toronto. His third goal for Tavares. Losing paddle on the left side, guys. A black shot in front of net. Ottawa prior that tried to score the third goal, but the puck was bouncing in front of net. Great reply, a great save. There was a shot for Nylander, and it was tipped by Tavares, guys, and scored a goal like this. What a great passing, guys. And Jensen completely lost his man in front of net, and Toronto scored the first goal against Ottawa. That's all. Go behind the net, Pinto on the back end. And this is going to be a huge goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs to bounce back in the game. I'm doing fantastic, Pete. Not even in rain can rain my spirit. Here we go. I think the Avs find a way to win. They will be unstoppable tomorrow. We need to break them without hope. Now we want to see what 10-15 seconds to go remaining. That was a game for the edge of Pete. Now pull back in front of a bench for the Toronto, attacking the pack at shoot, close the edge Recovery by Benoit behind the net. Oh, what a big hit by McCabe by Ketchuk with Benoit. Benoit hit by Ketchup. Ketchuk right there. Benoit et Cousin. That'll be the end of the first period, guys. Suzla scored at 9:03. Assisted by Sanderson Kachuk. Pinto gave the lead by 2-0. And Schollander unassisted. Then at 19:04, Tavares is third of the playoff, assisted by Danev and Nylander. 9 shots for both teams. Ottawa is 0-1 on the power play. Ottawa is 1-1, and Toronto is 0-1 on the power play. So after 20 minutes at the Canadian Tire Arena in Ottawa, in Ontario, Toronto Maple Leafs won, and Ottawa Senators 2. That's it. That's all on the first period. Nine shots for both teams. We'll see what we got here. I hope that you have a great day after the game yesterday. Yeah, what a game, and the fans and the Bell Center is like have a power play. Just wow. At the coffee shop this morning, even the Leaf fans were impressed with the ab last night. Here we go. So the Montreal again play tomorrow again the Washington Capitals. A couple update situation is going to be look like Thompson will be out for the game. Look like Charlie Lindgren is going to be between the pipe. Now, big news for the Capitals. They look like possible Alexei Prodas could come back for the game number 4. Prodas is a 6'3 winger, another big body. Scored 30 goals this season, and he has 66 points. He's a top 6 forward for the Washington Capitals. So this is a huge news for the Capitals fan. Now, it's not confirmed yet. He's skating now for the first time today with the full uniform, with the full jersey, and with the team. Then the last couple of days, he was skating alone. So is it the first move to get back with the team? They could maybe sit him L3 scrap for one more game. The next game after that is only next Wednesday. So that would give him another 4 more days off out of the ice. And then he could join the Washington Capitals. And he can decide, so look, if it's 3-1, we can wait. If it's 2-2, we're going to be back with Prodas. So this is a huge news for the Washington Capitals. On the flip side, Patrick Laine will be out for the Montreal Canadiens. Samuel Montembeault is day-to-day. Uncertain if he's going to be back or not. The Montreal called up Caden Primo for the Laval Rocket, if necessary. Would be depends if Primo play or not. Now, some people ask me about Jacob Fuller. Why not him? But Jacob Fuller has no contract in NHL. He got a PTO for the Laval Rocket, and his contract kicked out July 1st, 2025. So Fuller was not eligible to join the Montreal Canadiens, and that's the reason Caden Collet it will be the backup if necessary tomorrow. So this is happening now for the Montreal Canadiens news around the team. Montreal won by the score 6-3 yesterday. Um, Good performance overall for the team, and we'll see how they're going to respond. This is a must win. This series could be short or this series could be long. Why you say that, Coach? Washington Capitals win tomorrow night back in Washington after 2 days off Wednesday. The momentum changed back again, returned to the team for the Washington Capitals. A big W for the Montreal Canadiens, make a big statement. I think at that moment that we're helping the Montreal Canadiens to bounce back and back in the on the back in Washington. It's going to be now after that best of the three with 3 games to go. Montreal have to win 2 of the 3, one on the road and one at home. So again, the challenge in Montreal is big, and we'll see how they're going to respond tomorrow night. Again, the Washington Capitals. Um, Pete, this Lindgren, yes, he was drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. Played most of his time, you know, with the Laval Rocket or the affiliation of Montreal Canadiens, Hamilton, and got traded, and he played very well with the St. Louis Blues, and now he's with the Washington Capitals. He's struggling on the second half of the season for Lindgren, and but still a good goaltender. If Montembeau is not ready, now we have two backup number two between the pipe, and the best of the two is going to make a huge difference. Tobesh did pretty good yesterday when he back up Montembeau, and but we'll see. I like the intensity of Tobesh. He's a goaltender, big goaltender, like to play around the net. He's challenged. He play with competitivity, and we'll see. And we'll see. Go. Let's go tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Guy, take a note, guys. The game tomorrow start at 6:30 p.m. So all of you guys, pay attention. Montreal play at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow night. No, tomorrow at 6:30 p. You're right. Here we go. That's right, Pete. Sorry about that one. Tomorrow at 6:30. Guy, about that. Now, I expect the same roster for the Montreal Canadiens, although the goalie. I expect the same line for the Montreal Canadiens, and we'll see what happening. Montreal have a good game. It would be going to be physical. Washington now have to readjust themselves. Cadbury have to take a couple of decisions for the Washington Capitals. The Capitals have to be disciplined. Duhaime, 2 penalties yesterday. It cost 1 or 2 goals for the Montreal Canadiens. The power play Montreal Canadiens was solid with 2 goals and 5 attempts. The first line dominate. This moment, guys, the first line of the Montreal Canadiens is the best in the analytic data and the playoff at this moment after 3 games. Zuski, Caulfield, and Sokoski. We need some help. Great game yesterday by Anderson, Dvorak, and Gallagher. But we need help on second line. It would be good if Demidov, New Hook, I know New Hook scored a goal, but we need more balance for the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. I think for me, Alex Carrier is the best defenseman since the beginning of this playoff series for the Montreal Canadiens. Carrier played solid on the both sides, scored a goal yesterday, and then he played defensively very well. The 5'10", 5'11", make that trade better for can use for for Justin Barron. So we have to see what's happening. But great performance, Carrier. And again, everything could happen. If Montreal tie the game, tie the series, there'll be another momentum for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to show up at Washington with more confidence. And it could become a series of the home team at the end of the day. But again, we'll see what happening. So Ganesh is great. A second swing. I really think I will win the series. Based on the momentum, hope they can keep going. For that, great comments, Guy. Thanks for all the likes. Or maybe reach 650 likes. A2. Since game one, it was obvious the Caps have no answer for the AB first line. As long as we contribute to get some depth scoring, we should be okay. Finger cross A2. Yes, I think at the end of the day, A2, Um, and Washington, the first line was almost shut out, a shootout. When I said that, is this part. The first game, they have a goal power play by Caulfield, if I can recall it, or maybe the second game. Um, Felix Dubois did a good job again the first line. The first game, Montreal was really good, only good the last 10 minutes of this period, but I think Zuski and Caulfield scored a goal. 1-5 versus 5, one a power play. The second game, we got only a goal by Devorak, and the first line was not really great about that. The Montreal played only a good third period. But yesterday, Montreal have the home advantage, so they can match up Zuski with other line, and that would benefit that line, honestly. But also, it was not only Zuski Caulfield. Sakaski stepped up yesterday. He used his body, he skate. I think he had 5 shots on the net, or 5 attempt shot. You have 1 goal. This is what you need. For the first line perform, you need a balance of all the three players, not only Zuski, not only Caulfield. But we need Sakaski step up. He did it yesterday. But like A2 said, completely agree. We need goal. The playoff team make a long run. You need the bottom six make it strength. And we don't know anymore who is the second line. Is it the Varak line, maybe? And the third line is maybe New Hook line? But we need more. That line, I would call this that line. You need Demidov, you need New Hook, and you need uh, Jake Evan. Sandy joined together that line at the third period against Washington. That line was pretty good. Um, Demidov is getting a little bit more confidence. He show up a little bit more, skate better. And now the power play with Demidov, I really like it. The reason behind I like it, guys, the puck movement is better. Demidov skate very well. He is fast. He can puck retrieval on the wall. He's a great stick angling. And that opened up more for the Montreal Canadiens compared to Lene stuck on the dots and wait for the puck perfectly on his stick to shoot the puck. I think Montreal, his power play was more mobile, more and involved, and that would pay off during the game and then with 2 goals. So we'll see how going to respond. But you're right about that, A2. Um, Demidov surprised me. Is accurate, but it's still one of the trickiest trip I never see from Pete. Eminem. Then we have Dinningen. Mertensway est encore au mode apprentissage, mais il apprend vite comme l'équipe. Il connaît déjà la game, il est parfait, ses commentaires sont réalistiques. Une très bonne équipe d'entraîneurs. Well said, then Brian Guy. Yeah, the confidence is growing every game. The CH, the abs, this year look like the CH de 1986. C'est la répétition de 1986. Je ne compare pas le talent, le style, pas l'affiliation contextuelle. Roi, Montembeau et Tobage. Yeah, I can understand what you try to set us, right? But this is not the talent of the Montreal is not there yet. You're missing too many pieces of the puzzle. But I can understand why you want to compare that to. Greeting from Richard. Here we go. I've been playing for the Montreal since I was. Has been played for the Montreal since I was. I'm waiting for the 2-2 series. Welcome in the house first time, and hopefully Montreal can tie. Montreal is one of the youngest 5-man unit I never see crazy. You know what, A2? I think with Dimidar, right? I think A2 right now, you're the first one mentioned that. I did not. I did not hear that. About we talk about the team is youngest team in the NHL. We talk they are a young team, but if you on the context of that, Montreal Canadiens power play right now with Demidov, Sakaski, at 19 years old, at 21 years old, and Lennartson, what 20, 22, Hudson, and then you have Caulfield and Zuski. This is a five player under 25 years old. So, when this canoe going to be connect together, um, Hudson is 20 years old, right? 21. He's just turned 21, Lane Hudson, so I apologize for that. Great point, A2. Really like it. Pete, Davidov is in the game. He will help the power play for sure. Yeah. Young team have stamina, won the third period every game. So far, so good, Pete Martin. And then yesterday, guys, was the first time the Capitals have to run after the score. It was the first time the Montreal lead, and that's not the same way you play. You play hockey. Yes, Ron. Um, about the Midav, I will send to you back. I just looking for did other things. Then said that Carlson, Lemieux, Richer, Roy, Soboda, Chelios, have been le dernier qualifié pour les séries. En 1986, même pas 200 games par les Knicks. Yes, you're right about that, then. You think about Carson, Lemieux, Richer, Roy, Soboda, Chelios. Those players you talk about was special with a veteran head coach behind the bench. We don't have Patrick Roy. We don't have the physicality of Carson Lemieux. We don't have Richer 50 goals. And we don't have the physicality of Chelios. We have Suboda. My point of view about this, guys, we don't have the same level of talent. When I said that, the skill talent for Montreal is not there yet. That team you're talking about, then, they return in 1989 again the Calgary Flames play off. Montreal Canadiens right now are not there yet. They're missing two. He's missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle. The second line we have, it's a bottom six. So for me, I don't see that. Now, they could surprise everybody and win at Washington. After that, they're going to visit the Kane or the Devils. But you never know. Pete, I think you're right. I think the record was 10 or 11. No. Is it not a 19? Is not the last race? Montreal Canadiens have 10 11 overtime. You're right, then. Shane Carson. They're 11. Then you're never going to. Then I'm going to repeat. You want that line, it does not work. Kapanen cannot win the face-off. So every time you're going to chase in the puck all the time. Kapanen 28% face-off yesterday, guys. Uh, Demidov have to play with better player, guys. Right now, if you put Demidov as a bottom six for the Montreal Canadiens, that's going to work. You need better players around Demidov if you want Demidov to perform. A2 talk about 10 OT straight, win straight. Jacques Demers, Guy. Is it not the year with Éric Desjardins or Desjardins? No, Desjardins was in 1993, right? The second period going to restart. When we talk about Montreal Canadiens, we're losing the time. The second period will start between Montreal and between Ottawa and Toronto. Here we go. We are back. Unfortunately, then, no. I know you love Kapanen, guys. Kapanen is going to be a bottom six in NHL. And don't be surprised he get traded, by the way. 1993, Guy, here we go. I'll be honest with you, we need better Emil Eneman. And on then, Eneman have 0 goal in the last 40 game for Eneman. You're not going to get, you need, think about this. Giroud playing the second line example with Ottawa. Imagine Tavares play with the Leaf on the second line. And us, we have Eneman. It cannot. You cannot. You have to have better players to play with Demidov, guys. Oliver Kapanen, guys, is never going to make the second line in NHL. You have to be realistic. You have to know who they are. Demidov is going to be. Demidov is going to have the material to play top six, but that, not Eneman. You're never going to win. You're not going to make the playoff with Kapanen and Eneman on your team. Play on the second line. Forget about this. Kapanen never scored 30 goals in NHL. He never going to reach 70 points in NHL, 60 points. And Eneman is going to make 20 points per game, per year. Great point, A2. About the fans, we bring them to step up more. Everybody talk about Jekai yesterday. I would say to you, the biggest impact for the Montreal Canadiens players, it was really the fans. The fans set up the tone of the game yesterday. Uh, when they support the team constantly and bring that team to give everything. And the player of the series for me right now is Josh Anderson. Go back by Stolarz, give back to Zab. Zab hold the puck now, bring the puck back on the far side, attacking by Shabbat. Shabbat hold the puck, give back now to Souza. Now they're in high cycling, guys. That's rare. Now Souza lost his edge and battle for the puck with Raleigh. Souza recovered the puck, but Marner intercept. Now Marner return puck back on defensive side, set up by Raleigh. Raleigh skate around the net of Stolarz. The reverse, gave back to OEL. OEL behind the net. Yes, coach, you can. Perron did it in 1986. Eminem, Desjardins, Perron did it in 1986. Nice guy, Jacques. Al Fisher, bottom six, would be supplied by Laval. Captain will have to battle for a spot. Same thing for Eneman. Great point, too. Like, think about this, Florent Jacquet, guys. We have Jake Evans for what? Next 4 years? Kapanen had to fight with Michael Edge, Owen Beck, Florent Jacquet, and then going to fight again Tyler Thorpe, Jared Davidson. I can go all the way, guys. Now Toronto attacking by Domi. Ulmark get out. Go back on the side. Great play by Ulmark. Intercept the puck. No, so coming by Toronto, by Ottawa behind the net. And chasing by Zederland. The puck go back on the side. Carson intercept. Now Zederland get a puck back on the back end. Shoot the puck. So make a say. Carson get a puck. Go there. Try to get a puck back. No chance. Now Toronto puck get intercept by the Toronto Maple Leaf by Domi. Lose his puck right there. Paddle now at the neutral zone set up by Cleveland. Cleveland read the puck, use the glass, the puck bouncing back, get the puck back to Danev. Danev reset the puck to Domi. Domi gave back to McMahon. Come in offensive side, lose the puck with Pacioretty, but on the left side, on the right side, Ulmark. Now the puck stuck in the corner. Intercept by the Toronto Maple Leaf. High stick by Ottawa, no call. Now recovery by Toronto, down the puck behind the net. Set up behind the net by Sutherland. Now, fatigue Sutherland. He's on the ice for a long time. Pressure by Tavares. Go back to Ottawa. Shoot up by Toronto. Broken stick completely cannot shoot the puck. And now Tavares battle now on the left side. Pressure par de Toronto. Intercept par Ottawa. Et donc, the puck in neutral zone. Now reattacking par, Toronto. Oh, no call, Tavares. Are you kidding me? Yeah, you have the call. From the ref guy. I don't understand. It's happened 10 feet for the ref, and the fall ref called that. Why? Why? That's terrible. Anyway, Souza coming back now with the puck using the flanker. The puck intercept by Nice. It will be the call from tripping for the ex-captain John Tavares. I lose a couple of things here. Let's go back. We got Jason. Where all the Leaf fans tonight, Jason? Well, they are not there, Jason, because they know Toronto is going to win tonight. They're going to be back next game. A good point, Jason. You know, it's about the momentum, right? It's about turn around the things around. Souza right now, power play for Ottawa, bring back behind the net, set up by Kachuk. Kachuk looking out for the net. Pedersen missed the puck. Recovery on the right side. The puck go outside zone. No, intercept by, by Ottawa on the back end. Return puck behind the net, set up by Pedersen. Then try to get a puck back. The puck bouncing behind the Stolarz. Battle on the right side of Stolarz. Intercept by Souza. Souza hold the puck, turn around, keep the puck now at the ash mark. It's coming out. We can give back to Patterson at the blue line. The battle not by Carlson. The pocket go outside zone. The Ottawa power play guys not looking good. Now Souza attacking now the blue line. No entrance. They intercept by Patterson at the back doors. Come in front of the net. Miss the net by Kachuk. Recovered by Souza. Return pocket blind by Sanderson. Back to Carlson. Carlson now at the goal line looking out. Second lane. Return the pocket blind by Sanderson. Now it's coming back at the blue line. Give back to Carlson. Bubble with the puck turn around. Marner to the puck. Very bad play by Carlson. If it could be an interference there, no call on that one. Here we go. We got the call again. And that's happening there. Very bad play by the Ottawa Senators, guys. By Carlson. Great play by Carlson. By Marner. Ref was busy, coach, holding the book and sick at his hands. A2. Support our coach is the best at YouTube. Thanks so much, Pete. Very kind of you guys. Is Lenny really hurt? Or they just been nice to them? But no, Jason. Like I said, I don't like the type of player like Patrick Laney. But right now, he cannot. He have a wrist problem. He have a knee problem for Laney. Does not bottom. Usually watch the puck and to ref make the call. Yes, you're right, Jason. Steve, the Leaf got lucky. Here we go. The puck go outside zone par Toronto Maple Leaf. 4 versus 4 at this moment. Intercept by Shabbat, carried by the blue line. Retrieve on the left side, get back in front of the bench. Shot Ottawa by Kachuk, I believe, get back to Shabbat. Shabbat's coming out to Kachuk. Fire puck. Big save by Stolarz. Maybe hit the crossbar. Recovery by Zodolan. When the puck around the board at the blind, the puck go outside zone. Recovery by Ottawa. 9 seconds to go remaining on 4 versus 4. Then we're going to get back a Cleveland bubble the puck right there. Return puck at turn around. 10 seconds was Jensen, by the way. Get back to Shabbat. Shabbat ice in the puck. Go back now for Ottawa. Keep control back at the blind. Hold the puck down the puck behind the net. Pressure by Pinto to Raleigh. Raleigh ran the puck on the board. It's going to be a 1-minute power play for Toronto. Attacking by Tavares down the puck back. Set up by Raleigh. Raleigh look again. Raleigh at the red line. Get the puck back to Marner. All those time losing to set up the breakout. Marner looking now. Return the puck back again, guys. Matthew by Nylander at the blue line. It's coming at the red line. That's coming offensive side. Give back now to Tavares. Tavares hold the puck behind the net now. Il pas in front of the net. The puck bounce in front of Hulmark. Matthews. The puck bounce on the right side. Hulmark intercept the puck with 12:34. Jason, ça qu'est-ce qu'il y a better game? Go back now at the blue line by Marner through the puck. A black shot in front of the net. Set up now by Tavares. Lose his edge. The puck bounces in front of the net. And finally kick out by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Recovery now by Nylander. In front of in front of Stolarz. 20 seconds to go remaining. Attacking up by Matthews. Matthews hold the puck at the blind. Keep the stick and glaze. Coming now. Return puck to Nylander. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Black shot by Ottawa. He get out of zone. It's getting out by Giroux. He got still the puck behind by Nylander. Very bad play by Giroux. But they'll go back to Shabbat. Shabbat behind the net now, control the puck. Shabbat all the way back outside the zone. Long stretch pass now, intercept by the Stolarz. That would complete the power play for the Toronto Maple Leaf and the PK Ottawa. Evan Strink, 2 shots on that power play for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Puck go outside the zone and from the bench at Toronto attacking now 2 versus 1. Great play, shoot the puck. A black shot by Shabbat by Cleveland. Go behind the net now. The puck bouncing back to Carlson played the puck outside the zone, pinched by the Toronto Maple Leaf, the puck in the zone. It was, I believe, it was Paturity. Now finally go outside the zone by Ottawa Senators, taking now on the left side by Carlson. But now on the left side with OEL. The puck get a zone. No, the puck's in the zone. Intercept by Cleveland's coming down. Now Cleveland shoot the puck, miss the net. Go back at the blind, return the puck. Ottawa shoot the puck. Stolarz make a save. No rebound. With 11 to go remaining on this second period. Another great conversation, the chat. TV timeout, don't go nowhere. And talk about Hudson. Pete Martin, I took them also. Go back now à Toronto. Bueno, mais Jay, I did I respect. And the Toronto score that way, right away. Nice. I called it today, guys. I said, nice going to score a goal tonight at PLW. Matthew Nice scored his third goal of the playoff for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now we have a tie game. Sanderson gave back to the Zab. And dunk in front of net. Marner intercepted the puck. And now skating by Matthew Nice. Wow, Zab. What a Zab. Zab looked so slow. And Matthews beat him easy. Wow. What a move by Matthew Nice. Yeah, Zab. Not very good play. Good point, Guy. This is a great example, guys. A team make the playoff 8 straight year, maybe 9, versus a team never been in the playoff. The Toronto play the game with patience, with maturity, no panic, losing by 2 goals, and slowly populate the right way. Now they're coming back in the game. So this is the difference for Ottawa Senators. Toronto, with experience now to add OEL, to add Danev, and to add Carlo, all those players been in the playoff in the past. With a mix of the 4 players of the core, the top 6 forward of the Toronto Maple Leafs perform well. That was the problem in the past. It was only Nylander every year, and some player like Tavares or Matthews, Marner will disappear. Not this year. The Toronto Maple Leafs are well balanced from the top line to the bottom line, and the defenseman is solid. The goaltender is great. You have so many block shots by the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's unreal. This is a team with Matthew Nice could become a solid team, could be a long run, and I can't wait. I took Tampa Bay Lightning guys to go in the playoff all the way to the end, but I'll be honest with you, the best second round playoff is could be Florida Panthers versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think it'll be, as a hockey fans, I would prefer that one. Do we all think Colorado win? You're right, A2. The problem, Gary, with Dak, his value is really low. It will be part of the package deal, but will not be the it will not be um, the best value. It would be just one plug come in the side of the package deal. Now, what it will be, the only second intermission, guys, I'm going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens. The hot summer is coming. Video, the Oilers have a solid game, 7-4 yesterday, 5 point for Connor McDavid. I think he had 4 point the first game. McDavid, it looked like Wayne Gretzky 2.0 against the Kings. Attaqué par Ottawa, par Suzla. C'est coming out. Bring puck in front of net. A kick by Stolarz. Catch shot recovery. Get back to Suzla. Go back at the blind. Set up now by Martin Ballot. Go back to Shabbat. Shoot the puck. Save by Stolarz. I think they sit Zab. And Match nice. What a good goal. Every time out, guys, don't go nowhere. I took the Kings A2. Cam looking great. Beck is too small. Beck is 6 foot. AG. Small player for the Montreal. He's the same size like Beck is almost the same size like Demidov, by the way. Um, we have Caulfield 5'7", Gallagher 5'9", Newhook 5'11". Yep, Gary A2. No, Ron, his brother, not looking good. Merci beaucoup, Guy. The sadness run after the King yesterday is the fact like when you score 4 goals, usually in the playoff, you should win those games. That's the only thing I would say to you. No, I'm not mute, Pete. Go back now para McCabe in front of net. The puck bouncing, il manque make a save. Look like Mike is out open. Set up behind the net from on the left side. I was quiet, Pete. Black shot by Ulmark. Go back behind the net on the left side of Ulmark. Intercept by OEL. The puck go back to Jensen. Go to Shabbat. Run the puck on the board and get out of the zone. I believe they bench guy Zab after the goal. Go back now all the way back behind the net. Set up by Ulmark. Get back to to Jensen to Shabbat. Now to back to Perron. Perron back again to Martin Palot, I believe. Should have point for net to Patterson. Patterson very quiet. Sent the game after he was played the bad goal against Domi. Patterson disappeared. Now Perron bubble with the puck, intercept by Pacioretty. By the puck bouncing back behind the net, it's chased by McMahon. Go back outside. Nick Robinson is out of the lineup for the Toronto. They put Pacioretty there. Go back to Carson. Get back to Patterson. Down the puck behind the net, chasing by Perron again. Riley. Go back to the puck and we go out of the play. Vanilla. Ah. AJ, because Montreal wait for the result of evaluation of Montembeau. The league will still seal the deal tonight. Welcome, Vanilla. And we are more. As I play regular season hockey and the playoff, I'm never gonna win anything with that kind of energy effort. A2, you right? Um, Not looking good for them. Jeffrey back in the house. Perry, welcome back. Steve McNair. No problem, Vinny. On that one. Something we're going to hear more tomorrow. The puck bouncing for the bench for Ottawa. Toronto lob the puck behind the defenseman. Go back on the side at the goal line. Now back outside zone by Souza. 3:17 to go remaining. On the puck on defensive side, make a recovery. Battle now, T reverse. Battle now with the band net by Souza. But intercept by David Danev. Go back now on the right side. You can see, guys, the liner of the Toronto is solid. Number one, number two, number three. Go bend in it now, battle the puck, go back out of the line. Set up by Jensen, and the puck go out of the play. All the back now to Ilmark. Leave the puck, it will be a nice thing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. How to watch this one after yesterday's game versus Montreal, Washington. Montebo have a really good start, Steve. Not sure if it's just me, but a lot of these first round series lack intensity. Best series for me so far is the Cap Jets. Jason, you're right about intensity, but the guy, you're nothing better at the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. This is the best series right now in NHL. Physicality, 108 every game. They hate each other. It just talk about intensity. The Jet Blues guys watch this series. This is the best. Good point, A2. You're welcome, Billy. Go behind the net now by Pinto, point in front of the net, intercept by Matthews. Down stretch pass to Nice. Nice give back now to Rallies coming now. Down the park behind the goaltender Ulmark. Or maybe hit Ulmark, Pinto intercept. But now the Toronto try to get the puck back. And Pinto still the puck, give back now to Amadio. But Pinto recovery. Pinto down the puck on the defensive side. But on the left, on the right side by OEL, gave back to Benoit. Benoit Get the puck back to Nylander, and Nylander kick the puck. A very bad play. That's a sloppy play by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Puck go out saison par Ottawa Senators. Both teams exchange the puck constantly right now. Ovidio, Jet, and 7. Hey, Mr. Dan C back in the house. We have a face-off now in front of the bench of the Toronto. Lawrence is on the ice, so now we have the 4 line. Here we go, A2. Go behind the net now, set up by Shabbat. Shabbat back to Jensen. The puck bouncing back. Toronto return the puck deep in the zone. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. We're missing about 7 likes to reach 50 again. And Mr. Rick Bengal is in the house with Dimitra. Welcome back, Rick. Isabelle, welcome in the boo, Isabelle Genet. Go back now on the offensive side by Shabbat. Give back now to Souza. Turn around, play the puck now, looking. Skate with the puck. The puck go and the zone, keep in the zone by Souza. Return the puck behind the net. Danev intercept and front of goal net. The lead de Toronto. Try to bet outside zone. Intercept by Souza. Give back onto the side. Shoot the puck, black shot. Go back to Sanderson. Now recovery by avec Danev. Danev get back to the DD behind the net with 10 seconds to go remaining. Will be the end of this period for the Toronto Maple Leafs. They come back with 2 goals to tie the game. It will be the end of this period between the Montreal and between the Toronto and the Ottawa Senators. Toronto lead 3-0 in the series. That's all. During the second period, guys, we have 1 goal. Matthew Nice, his 3rd goal of the playoff at 10-12, assisted by Mitch Marner. 9 shots by Toronto, 2 shots by Ottawa Senators. I'm going to repeat that, guys. 2 shots by Ottawa Senators during the second period. A total of 11 and a total of 18 by the Toronto Maple Leafs. After 40 minutes at the Canadian Tire Arena, the Toronto Maple Leafs 2 and the Ottawa Senators 2. There you go. Get some update. Mr. Nartap is out, Mr. Rick, for the last 2 weeks to 3 weeks. They have some family issues with health, his parents, Rick. So if you don't mind to pray a talk for Mr. Nartap, that'll be good. Rick said the prediction for Avs game tomorrow. It's done out really well. It's a qu'est-ce qui compare a man that mayonnaise is one amazing player. You're right. Then fight to Montreal. I think after last night game, I saw Ovechkin said to Wilson, we are going to 7. Thanks so much, Rick. Thanks for all the likes. Perry, I would take advantage Matthew Nice right now. Behind that, Nice same size as Sakaski, 6'3". No, Rick. I think at the end of the day, Rick, yeah, you know, if you compare right now what's going on, Sakaski, Nice have an advantage over Sakaski. Said that, you never know how Sakaski can turn around. But right now, Nice is an advantage for him. Therefore, the like, we take a break here for the Hockey Nation Live show. Don't forget, please, to click on the like, subscribe to Hockey. And we're getting close, guys. We're missing 50 subscribers to reach 9,300. Don't forget, this is game number 2 of the day for me. We did early the Panthers, Tampa Bay Lightning. Now we do the game Toronto, Ottawa. We'll be back tomorrow for the Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Be right back.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Oh. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 made my You just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
Welcome back, Butch. Pete Martin, yeah, you're right then. There are great comments in the chat. Mr. Roy, welcome back. Thanks for all the likes we got so far. Is it confirmed, Rick Cleveland? Now, I want to talk about this, guys, because we have about 9 minutes at the second intermission. Really interesting. Um, I'm right now working on my NHL draft 2025. I started yesterday, and I'm building slowly. So what I'm doing, guys, if you've never been at the NHL draft here at the Hockey Nation, we not only name the players, we give you know, we gave you a video. We show him what they look like, what he did, everything like that. So I'm building the all those kind of information. I know it's in June, but it take time. As right today until June, I make at least uh, 3 update of the NHL. By the way, if you have a chance to watching the U18 tournament moment at this moment is played for the next 10 days. This is the best U18 player for each country. For the NHL draft, we have a couple of players and the NHL draft 2026, by the way, also. Thank you, Rick, to hear that. So, Montreal Canadiens have two pick at the NHL draft 2025 for first round. You have the number 16, and they have, if Montreal get eliminated, the number 17. The chance for those two players, for the Montreal Canadiens, to be in the NHL, it's a minimum 3 or 4 years. Minimum 3 or 4 years. During those time, everyone we got in the NHL and maybe two players for the Laval Rocket or three are going to be now usually good player in the NHL. My point behind that is can Montreal Canadiens wait to develop those two players? I can talk about certain players, Justin Charbonneau, Justin Carbonneau, Cameron Reed, Cameron Bear, Lyndon Lekovich. I can go all the way. It's not important who they are. But Montreal Canadiens have to decide those to pick what kind of value they can get. Is it better to trade one or two of them? Or to be sure to trade for a players play in NHL already? So behind my idea, guys, is about how we speed up the rebuilding team, or we wait and see what they look like, the two players they're going to draft at 16, 17. This is for me, I call the hot summer for the Montreal Canadiens. They are right now on the transition phase number 2. This summer, they're going to let go Savard, Armia, Devorak, Pesera, I think. So we talk about 4 new players for the Montreal Canadiens. Are they going to try to get a second center? Which value they have to make a trade to a second center? To have, because the departure of Savard, whatever Rebecca Mayuda do, they need to looking for a right defenseman in NHL with experience to support Alex Carrier. This is a hot summer for Ken Hughes. It's easy when you rebuild the team. Now, if you think about what kind of player they can trade for the 16 overall pick, 17 overall pick, you have to look about a team. are right now to decide last season to rebuild, or 2 years ago maybe to rebuild? Which team this year in NHL have a bad year and they decide, you know what, we're going to rebuild? And then from that, you have to look about who it look like the roster and which kind of player can fit with the Montreal Canadiens. Are the Islanders with a new manager are going to retool or rebuild? The Nashville Predator, are they going to retool or rebuild? Chicago, San Jose decided to rebuild 2 years ago. Are they interested to get two first round pick? Calgary is going to retool. They're not going to rebuild. Boston Bruins, are they going to retool or rebuild? Pittsburgh Penguins, are they going to retool or rebuild? This is where I feel like Ken Hughes right now have to take big decision for the hot summer. Which player for the Montreal have a good value in return? Are they going to trade New Hook, Kirby Dak, Mike Madison? I believe this is a three next one for the Montreal Canadiens. Are they willing to departure with Patrick Laine? What are you going to do with Caden Primo? See, though, it's a lot of good story. We can talk about this and sharing between us, and we'll see. But I think it's going to be very interesting in Montreal Canadiens, whatever happening for the playoff right now. Um, it'll be fun to watch. Let's see what got in the chat. Butch, I listening to Martin Saint Louis early. Was interesting to listen of what he had to say, Coach. Um, wow, the light turned great. Let me check this, guys. I don't know. Someone turned the lights. A2. Manu have a theory. Hughes will trade for Crosby and he will make a McDavid want to come to Montreal to play with Crosby. Manu was a video imagination. Yep. Thanks for all the likes. Bold prediction. Tavares should pitch a shootout tomorrow. Goes on the win at Dryden. Rick, that's funny. Jeffrey, question for the Abs fans here. Why did I see much hate towards Martin Saint Louis most of the season, yet now all the praising him as is a god? I think I know why, but wonder what other think. Because this is a Montreal market. On sent la coupe, Pete Martin. Frankie, I'm so grateful for yesterday night, guys. Hughes always pull a rabbit out of his hat, expect the unexpected. Rick, Boston, Pittsburgh, rebuilding. Our job coming for Ken, Alexander. I too think he would trade. We packaged two first round pick for team and rebuild. Yeah, good point. Ottawa go together all this game. Yes, sir, coach. Cleveland beat Toronto in overtime. When kan is smite. Rick always. Um, Not last night, Frankie. I worked last night. I did a game Florida, but the night before. Charlot! Salut mon homme, Charlot. When he scored 20 goals on the bad knee, I will keep him and will gel him well with the group. I will not keep Patrick Lenny. The reason behind that, guy, is behavior. He cannot skate. He does not score a 5 versus 5. His temper, behavior are not strong enough to be a part of NHL. In my opinion, I would not, me, I like Gallagher. I like Anderson. I like the player give everything. I like people skating. I like the player play hard with consistency every game. You know what you're going to get with Gallagher. You know what you're going to get with Anderson. Um, you know what you're going to get with Zuski, Caulfield, Hudson. But lately, guys, it's not there. You have no passion. It's a playoff time. You have to play hard. Nouvelle des gardiens de Montembeau. No, Charlot, it was both of them are evaluation, game decision, or maybe tomorrow morning, Charlot. Oh, yes, Frankie. Great point, A2. Gary, you have 15 goals on the power play. So it's 20 goals on the power play. Demidov, Caulfield, Suzuki. You can see yesterday power play was already produced with 2 goals. Um, a 5 versus 5, he has 5 goals, 6 goals. And even have 10 goals. And the new plus coming for the Montreal again over Laney. He's going to get 10 goals. So I don't see that. If you think about this, Gary, it's not negative when I'm trying to explain this, guys. He has the full year to adapt at the culture Montreal Canadian. By the way, guys, if the Toronto eliminate Ottawa, this is the 5 straight playoff Toronto beat Ottawa. He has the full year to adapt at the culture Montreal again. He has the full year to play at the same level with everybody. Now, of course, PLW today and the people would tell me he played with a knee. He sacrificed his body, guys. Wait a minute. He decided himself to play because he believed no in surgery he can play. But if he play at 65% or 50%, what's the point? Anyway. LDP, welcome back. Let me see what Lenny is got is slow down whatever line he is on. Lenny looked like a good teammate yesterday in the locker room. Smile in his face. Combien power play goal does Caulfield on his career? But he's only 23 years old. Yeah, Guy is a bit disappointed, but this is the kind of team with no experience and to play again at Toronto Maple Leafs, one of the top 5 team in NHL in the last couple of months. Charlotte, I was wrong at the beginning of the playoff, and it's too it's so hard this year. It's hard every year, by the way. The parity in the NHL is good. The when you look about this for me, it's all about the straight win, how the team play, right? And right now, Toronto looking good, in my opinion. Now they play Ottawa. They not face Ottawa, whatever the hanging there with the Toronto. Um, Look, they have 28-8 it. Toronto have to face the Florida Panthers, guys. It's not going to be the same thing for the Toronto Maple Leaf. Dallas find a way to win 2 games. Vegas is not strong yet right now. Winnipeg Jet and the Blues. Um, Devils, Carolina, Hurricane. I tried to give you a good answer. I cannot figure out which team right now looking good. I'm not sure. Good point, Alexander. Leafs should close up today. Butch. The only thing I know, and you know, Montreal Canadiens, whatever happening in the playoff, whatever happening next year, Montreal Canadiens, they are going on the right direction. The future of Montreal is so bright. They have prospect. It's coming. They have a team. The young core is getting better and better. They have a good head coach. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a team to follow for the next 7, 8 years. I don't know I'll be alive. I don't know the channel will be there, but I hope for all of you, whatever I'm not there, you enjoy the ride of the Montreal Canadiens for the next 10 years. I believe start next year or maybe the year after that, Montreal Canadiens could make the playoff every year. Talented, skill, and this experience against the Washington Capitals, um, that would give the Montreal Canadiens what is missing, right? Like maybe a player with more grits, toughness, speed, defensive, better. I can go the way. So I believe this is going to be just getting better and better. Great point, A2. Um, I still have faith. Everything could change in my life, but we'll see what happening. Should the pipe Ottawa. Ottawa is getting better. The first 5 minutes of this period. Toronto is going to play a game really with great maturity right now. They're not going to take any chance. They will be careful about the puck management, the risk management, and they're going to try to find a way to score the game winning goal. So think about this, Gary. Do you prefer Demidov on the power play number one, or you prefer Patrick Laney on the number one, Gary? Is this a question for everyone? Hello! A super chat number 3 of the weekend. We accumulate all the super chats starting today, and we have 3 super chats so far. The first one for this game, Charlot scored a goal. Charlot scored a goal. Don't forget to click on the likes, Mr. Charlot. I always said, guys, this is not about the money. It's about the gesture. And Charlot did it again. Very kind of you to do that, my friend Charlot. So have 12 shots at home elimination game. Yeah, that coach is gone very soon. I think, in my opinion, they have to figure out what they are missing. And they have a couple of UFA players. And I'm really surprised for the intensity is not there. This is what I'm really big concerned about them. Um, maybe but Buddy Kachuk play. I should have puck. Oh, big hit from Kachuk, I believe, in front of net. I don't know who he was, but that was the biggest hit. And Ottawa scored a goal. Ottawa finally scored a goal. I don't know his goal yet. And Nylander upset about that one. As David Perron scored a goal. And now it's 3-2 for Ottawa, guys. We will see the replay. Everything started with Nylander. Fake it, move the puck, shoot the puck, Ulmark make a save, and Holberg got destroyed. And funny net by Kachuk. What a hit. And then the Perron's coming with the puck. It's coming on the back end. Black shot by Stolarz, recovered by Gaudette. Shoot the puck on the bleed. No, tip by Perron. And the Ottawa Senators played by Zab. Zab was the one got beat on the second goal of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The veteran, the 35 years old, David Perron and Brady Kachuk complete that goal for the Ottawa. Take the lead now, 3-2. Great point, A2. Butch, unbelievable. Let the down 3-game to none comeback begin. Now it's coming back in neutral zone par Ottawa, by Pittsburgh, voyons, by de Toronto, and we have it right now offside. TV timeout. That will give me a time to update everything on the board, guys. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. And Brian, I think they return to Toronto for game number 5. But if ever, if ever, Ottawa win in Toronto, and now the series is 3-2, guys. Oh. Be careful after that. I think this will be in 5 if it's the case. But we'll see. Louder and louder at Ottawa. You still believe. I like it. Thanks for it. We crossed guy 50 likes again. Thanks so much. Puck in front of Ben Toronto, qui est back duty, attaqué par, Lawrence sur le puck, save par Ulmark, le puck bouncing back, and then the puck go outside the zone. Non, intercept par Toronto, qui le puck in the zone, par Lawrence, battle now, return puck by Chuck Rock, battle with McMahon behind the net. It was Lawton, I apologize. Lawton win the battle. Lawton protect the puck, turn around. Shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck bouncing on the blue line, set up by Carlo. Carlo looking out, get back to Raleigh. Raleigh control the puck, back to Carlo. Carlo de Boulogne, shoot the puck behind Ulmark. Black shot anyway by the Ottawa Senators. Battle now with Kachuk. Cleveland, a broken stick. It's coming out to the walls, get up by the Toronto, and then finally get out of the zone. It's coming by I think, is maybe Suzla down the park behind the net of Stolarz. 11 minutes remaining. Billy, if the other can also blow 3-0, Toronto can easily blow it. Puck went out and the entering zone for the Toronto. Zab, battle, finally down the puck outside zone. Set up now by OEL. Qui est back now to the side. Well, outside at the blind by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Zab was stuck with the player. Maybe nice. Thanks so much, everybody. I'll go back to Benoit down the park behind Ulmark from Tavares. Intercept by Jensen. The puck stuck on the wall with Tavares also. Pressure by the Toronto. But finally, Batterson win the battle. Carrying by the red line down the park behind Stolarz. Benoit and Patterson battle now on the left side. Puck stuck on the wall. Intercept by Tavares. Tavares get the puck now. Get back to Nylander. Return puck to Tavares. Down the park behind Ulmark. Play the puck by the goaltender. Return puck to the wall at the blue line and nobody there. Extend the puck now, Toronto and Ottawa. Set up at the red line, down the puck on the opposite side behind Ulmark. Now winning by the Ottawa, putting the puck outside the zone. Matthews intercept. And now recovery by Marner. Marner to the wall. The puck go outside the zone, finally by Ottawa. It's set up by McCabe. Walk at the neutral zone. And I'll get back to Matthews, load the puck again. Another way, both team action. Now Matthews intercept and a back checking by the Ottawa Senators and put the puck outside the zone by Reddy Craig. Turn around the double line, get back now to Amadio. Amadio, very bad play by Amadio, guys. Wow. You talk about option passing. Play your game in the game, but not for Amadio, guys. Very bad play now. Ottawa attacking now. Toronto, hold the puck on their side. Finally, lose the puck barely. The puck stuck at the blind, get out of zone by Perron. Perron now at the neutral zone. Puck intercept by Domi. Down the puck on the defensive side. Riley will join the play. Shoot the puck. Ulmark make a save. No rebound. With a little bit less than 9 minutes. Boring as a corporate. Winnie and Toronto. Roy. Ah oui, it could be Montreal and Toronto in the final. Yeah. Thanks, Steve. McNair, we have 50 likes. We're going to take a TV time out here, guys. Don't go nowhere. And I'll be right back with all update of the stat. There we go. We're about 9 minutes to go remaining on this third period. And Ottawa lead 3-2 after they take the lead of the goal of David Perron for the Ottawa Senators. Perron, first goal of the playoffs, saved by Zab and Gaudette. All three got the first point of the playoff for 2025. Don't forget the next game. You can follow this game. Going to start in 30 minutes. Cole will be out after that. I'm going to take a nap. I need to sleep. But I'll be back tomorrow for the Montreal Canadiens. Now, possible, I don't know yet if I'm going to do the game afternoon Winnipeg Jet with the Blues. Depends on my voice, but we'll see. Run. But definitely we have one Toronto Maple Leaf or the Ottawa Senators. Montreal Canadiens could be another one. Ottawa could be another one. Winnipeg Jet could be another one. I would set 3 of them. After the first round, I expect only 2 of them. But I'm not going to tell you who they are. Good shot by Toronto Maple Leaf. McNabb bring point in front of net. Then you have nothing else. One for sure, Brian. Yes, you're right. Edmonton and Ottawa AG. Good point, Butch. I cannot cheer for either team, Roger. Now, Kachuk intercepted the hit Danev and battle now in the corner of Stolarz on the right side. Ottawa win the battle now, bring back to Jensen. Jensen return puck behind the net. Black shot by the defenseman at Toronto. The puck go back, sit the puck by a cousin. The puck go outside the zone. Now the Ottawa's coming at Toronto attacking. Then it does shoot the puck, miss the net. And go back outside the zone. A big hit, guys! Again, cousin from the Toronto Maple Leaf. And Souza lose his stick right there. What a hit! Guys, I don't know who did it. I don't know if it's Kachuk. But cousin, you see the lights turn off. Go back now by the Toronto Maple Leaf. Cross by Pacioretty down the puck defensive side. Recovery by Cleveland. Go hiding behind Ulmark. Win the puck on the board. Intercept by Domi. Domi ballon in front of the net. Shoot the pipe by Oldburn. And now Ulmark make a big save. Go back outside zone by Ottawa Senator. Woof, he was close. Pacioretty missed the rebound right there. Go back now by Toronto in front of the bench. At the neutral zone. Intercept by Zab. Go back now opposite corner. Zab return puck to the D. Attacking now by the Ottawa on the neutral zone. Dans le puck by Zedolon. Recovery behind by Raleigh. Raleigh control the puck now. Skate at the blue lines. Coming on the neutral zone. Give back to Matthews. Matthews on the offensive side. Looking now. Hold the puck on the back door. Nice. Try to get the puck back. And now a recovery by Ottawa Senator. But intercept by Raleigh at the blind. Go Didi. Fire the puck. Black shot by Ottawa. Now Shabbat get the puck back. Outside zone by Cousin. Cousin still alive. Down the puck behind the goaltender Stolarz. Too much time to let the try hang on there. Bush, Roger, AG. I really hope that's not beat the Edmonton Oilers. We'll see. At the blind now by Shabbat. The return puck to, I think it was, I'm not sure it was Amadio. Pull back behind the net by Pinto. Back to Amadio. Put the puck at the blind. Set up by Shabbat. Shabbat gave back to Jensen. Jensen gave now back to Raleigh Craig. Now return the puck behind the net. Craig intercept. Craig looking for the Shabbat. Shabbat walk backwards. Shoot the puck completely behind the net of Stolarz. Recovered by Raleigh. Raleigh get back to Shabbat. Shabbat shoot the puck again. Set up by Pinto. Fire the puck. Miss the net. Rebound by Raleigh Craig on the back end. Stolarz steal the puck with a glove. And that will create 6 minutes to go on that period. Thanks for all the likes. I will be the Leaf get a power play soon, Brian. One Butcher, one Zion. National Park are very beautiful. I think Ulmark make a save with a glove on the Pacioretty. Oh yeah, maybe hit the post. Six minutes to go remaining, guys. Don't go nowhere. Puck went out, recovery by Ottawa. Sent back on the defensive side. Benoit get a puck back, he back to the D. Now skating on the left side by Riley, maybe get back to McMahon in front of the red line on neutral zone. Recovery by Ottawa. Dans le parc, chasé now, pour intercept by Benoit. Benoit change de direction, get back to the D. Now contré now by OEL. Long stretch pass now. The puck bouncing to McMahon. Attacking now. Throw the puck back to Tavares. Coming out. Tavares shoot the puck. Il marque un save. The puck bouncing the blank. Kill the puck again by the Toronto by Riley maybe go back to Nylander on the back door. Should have puck a goal. What a goal by OEL. What a great pass by Nylander and the Toronto Maple Leafs tie the game with 5 minutes to go remaining. Maybe for the third time at full game, we're going to go in overtime. What a goal by OEL, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that's a big mistake by Kachuk. Buddy Kachuk and Tim Sula, guys. Kachuk jumped on that one. Nobody there. What a shot by OEL. A one-timer shot. And now, go back on behind the net. Max Savard celebrate. No doubt Canada is an horrible place for an arena, but those sitting on their hands, sleeping for the sharp Donny. Cooperate. Mark Frankie on that one. Go back now for Toronto attacking now by Tavares, I believe. Go back now behind the net of the Ulmark. Less of 5 minutes to go remaining. 3-3. Well, new game. Frankie, welcome back. Thanks for everybody. Don't forget, please, to click on the like. Cleveland, behind the net. Get back to the D. Martin Palot. The puck was saison. Skating out by Cousin. Down the puck behind the net. Cousin, quiet on the playoff for 2025. Go behind the net now. Chasing by Amadio. Cousin, hold the puck again at Pacioretty with Domi. The puck stuck on the wall. Intercept by Ottawa. Shoot the puck. Miss the net by Shabbat. Recovery by Jensen. Hold the puck at the blind. Jensen big back on the left side. Playing the puck on the right side. Now intercept by Pacioretty. Pacioretty down the pond on the all the way back on the defensive side. Be a nice scene by the Ottawa Senators, by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And as what? It's time for what? Final countdown at the Canadian Tire Arena, where the score is tied 3-3 between the Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs, with less of 4 minutes to go remaining of the game number 4. Can the Toronto sweep the Ottawa Senators? And can the Ottawa Senators play an extra game of the playoff 2025? Now Toronto attacking now à neutral zone. Intercept by Zab. The puck control bouncing back on defensive side. Recovery by Sanderson. D reverse now. Recovery by Pinto. Pinto on the board. Again back to Amazio. Long stretch pass now. Coming by the Ottawa Senators. Shoot the puck. Black shot. The puck go out of the play from Sanderson. Name of the band. Hope the better half is feeling better. Mark, welcome back in the house. Thanks for all the likes. We're missing 2 likes to get 60. But don't go nowhere, guys. We have TV time out. That's what we got so far. The Magic Leap again. Here we go. I spent overtime. The movie Snapshot. Etienne Bibo. Parvenu par le Toronto Maple Leafs, donc de par une neutral zone. All the way back on defensive par Chabot. Retourné par une neutral zone. Still par Matthew. Outside the left for the Toronto. And clean the zone. Go back duty par Ottawa. Down the park behind Stolarz chasing out by Patterson. Hold the park now. Following by Danev. The puck stuck behind Stolarz. We have a battle of 4 players. Zetterlund with McMahon. Following by Lawton. Lawton win the battle now. Battle now of the Matthews. The puck to Lawrence. Get out zone by Cleveland. Return pipe Ottawa Senators. Less than 3 minutes to go remaining on this third period tie. This will be the third game if we're going to tie on the overtime between both teams. Set up by Benoit. Benoit get back now to maybe McMahon. On the park behind Ulmark. Recovered by Sutherland. Sanderson. Back intercept by Tavares. Get back now on the left side. Battle behind the net of Ulmark. Chasing by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then recovery by Ottawa. Sanderson with the puck, get back to the wall, get out of zone. Long stretch person on the far side, skelly by Souza. Intercept the puck, bubble with the puck all the way behind the net. Big hit behind the net, but intercept by Giroux. Giroux get back to Sanderson, shoot the puck and miss the net completely. Recovery by Toronto, lob the puck outside the zone. It's going to be no icing. Ulmark play the puck and then and fun a key the puck under his glove. PS is in the house. Welcome back. And we crossed 60 likes, guys. 60 likes at this game. Thank you. We did it. The puck go outside zone by Ottawa, down the puck behind the net, chasing by Raleigh. Raleigh get the puck, when the puck on the board, all the way back in neutral zone, bench went up by Nice. Nice control the puck, get back in neutral zone, recovery by Marner. Marner get back to Matthews, big hit by Raleigh Craig, intercept by Chabot. Chabot get back now to Jensen. Jensen carry the puck now, looking now in front of the bench for Toronto. Tip the puck, by intercept by Toronto, return puck on defensive side, chasing by Jensen. Jensen get back to Chabot. Chabot behind the net now. Turn around, get back to Jensen. Jensen set out a breakout. And 90 seconds to go remaining on the third period. At the red line, done a puck by the Jensen. Go behind the Stolarz. Recovery now by Danev. And lead the puck back to Oldberg. Domi to the puck. Domi attacking on the red line. Set up back to Pacioretty. Coming out on the right side. Pacioretty bringing point in front of the net. Will Mac make a save from Domi. Go back now on the right side by Ottawa. Get out of zone by Amadio at the red line now. Big hit against McCabe. Double 22 for both teams. Danev in front of Stolarz decide to retreat behind in front of Sutherland. Bring the puck back to McCabe. McCabe prodded the puck. Get back again to Danev. Danev return puck to McCabe. Extend the puck between both defensemen for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And now go behind the net of Stolarz. 50 seconds to go remaining. 24 shot by Toronto. 25 at 14 by the Toronto by Ottawa. Let the puck go back outside zone. At the defensive side by Lawrence. Battle now with Sanderson. Put the puck to the wall. Get back at the blind. Stop by OEL. Fire the puck. Black shot by Ottawa. Recovery by OEL. In front of the net. Fire the puck again. Miss the net by low down. Low down. Low turn. Go back to OEL. And now get back to Longton. Shoot the puck. Miss the net again. Recovery now by Benoit. Benoit behind the net. Get back now to Lawrence. And return puck at the blind. Set up by OEL. Now down the puck behind the net. 30 seconds to go remaining. Go back now with 7 seconds. Go back in front of the net. The black shot by Sanderson. Recovered by Toronto. Bring puck behind the net now. Pressure. Cleveland still the puck. It'll be the end of this period, and we have going to be an overtime. Both teams scored a goal. First of all, was David Perron at 7:32. His first of the playoff, assisted by Zab, a goal there to take the lead by one goal again at Toronto Maple Leafs. Then, 6 minutes and 59 seconds later, Toronto tied the game. Second goal guy from UEL, assist by Nylander, his fifth assist by Nylander, and McCabe got his assist to tie the game by 3-3. We have 7 shots by the Toronto, 3 only by Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators have 4 shots. I'm going to repeat. The Ottawa Senators have 4 shots. And the last 2 periods, and they have a total of 14 shots. Ottawa Senators against Toronto, and they still have a tie game and overtime between both teams. Unbelievable to see that, and we'll see what's happening. So after 60 minutes, regular time is over. We have both teams at 3-3. That's it, my friend. The stats are updated. Domi, Kachuk, Marner, Pinto. But I have to put the cheese in back at a half hour. Usually, Brian, that's happening. AJ go with Cousin. I go with Giroux and Matthews for that one. Thanks again to be a part of the show tonight. Roy. AJ go with Sanderson. Billy cut Garfield. He's been in the league forever. Ron, captain of the Flyers. And then you have, of course, we play with the Panthers, now with Ottawa. But you're right. Cousin is Ed, Sanderson is tail. Let's flip a coin, AG. Huge game in Colorado tonight. They're going to start the game about 5 minutes. The Star lead 2-1 the series. Colorado need to win before they return to Dallas. Tomorrow, guys, are you ready? Another great day of hockey. 4 games tomorrow. At 1 o'clock, the Jets play the Blues. Following by the Hurricane, the Devils. The Capitals, Montreal Canadiens at 6:30. Take a note, guys. The game starts at 6:30. Join me live tomorrow. And then at 9:30, the Kings play the Oilers. So, 4 game. Depend how I feel tonight. I maybe do the Jet or the Blues, or just take a night off and come back tomorrow for the Montreal Canadiens. I like to sleep well when the Montreal Canadiens play, so I can be rest and be a part of the show tomorrow. So maybe I will skip that night. Monday night we have two games on the program, guys. The Lightning play the Panthers. So Monday night we're going to do that game. Tuesday night we have three games. No, sorry about that. Tuesday night we have four games. Ottawa, Toronto, if necessary. Hurricane Devils. The Wild Golden Knight. And then we have the Oilers Kings. So watching that will depend who will be alive. So another night of two games. Possible, guys, Tuesday night. I maybe do a show with Montreal Canadiens if they win tomorrow. So Tuesday night, we're going to start a show at 8 o'clock p.m. And then after that, following by the NHL game. So, guys, we're all in. I don't miss any night. I'm going to work 30 days if I have to. But I provide you the best contents of the NHL playoff 2025. This is the place to be, honestly, if you want to hear from everything happening in NHL. Let's go, Sanderson. Perry, who is cold? That is there. Why the cold? No, Perry. The game is scheduled at 9:50, Perry. So now the problem is if you look on the TVA Sport, they don't show up the game until that game is overtime is out. Sportnet could carry on that team on the Sportnet West side. And I think that game is on TNT, and it can be on the True TV also if you are USA. Thanks for all the likes. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take a break here. We appreciate all of you guys. Like my mom always said to me, son, you are nuts. Stop watching hockey. I could not. It was all about hockey when I was young. So I stuck with hockey all my life, and the people that would say me I'm nuts. But now you are in the same category with me. Some of you been with me for both games. You guys, you nuts. Like we did the game early, the Lightning and the Tampa and the Panthers, and many of you was with me. And now some of you come back with me. So guys, thanks so much for your support. And thank you so much to be with me every single day. And I'll be right back for another break.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royalty? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my 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 day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You just made my day. You 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 made my
Thanks so much. Coach is broadcasting most of the playoff game this postseason. Grinch, let's go in the house. Thanks so much, everybody. Butcher, Brian, Ron, AG, Grinch, everybody did not know Coach would be on Grinch. Click on the notification, all notification. Every day we are in Grinch. I'm glad to see you around. Thanks for all the live we got. I can't remember. Did you, Coach, said no? Color Dallas tonight? No, Ron. Um, because my voice is going to disappear. I did a many game with the radio, but I like it because he gave me a break to sharing comments here. But I like to do the play by play. I don't know if you like it, but I like to be more active in the game. So that's the reason I decided to use my voice or to do a play by play with my face here. So we'll see. There you go, guys. The overtime number one start. Usually, Toronto score at the first minute. You're welcome, Grinch. Not a problem. Get out zone. Qui le puck by Nylander attacking now, bring puck to the board. Pinto ballon. Nylander still the puck coming at the goal line behind the net now. Contre le puck. We have a play for the Toronto in front of the net, guys. Oh my God, he got to get the puck back. It was Tavares. He got hurt. C'est combiné par Craig, dont le puck en saison, chassé par Deneuve behind the net. Tavares in front on the bench with the head down. Intercept by Kachuk, looking out to the puck and maybe hit the blocker of Stolarz. Recovered by Shabbat. Shabbat down the puck behind the net. Chasing the opposite side, but Ottawa pins the puck. Recovered for the net. Shoot the puck and miss the net. Recovered by Shabbat. Keep the puck in the zone. Back to Kachuk behind the net. Kachuk in front of the net for Deneuve. And the cousin cannot pick the puck back. And now the puck returned. Toronto is in trouble. At the beginning of this overtime. Intercept by Cousin behind the net. Cousin for the net. The puck bounces back. Cousin get back now on the other side. Shoot the puck. Stolarz make a save. No rebound. Hi, François. François Pitt. Welcome back, François. Isabelle Genet et le but. Welcome back, Isabelle. Guy also Grange. One question, coach. Do you think we'll win? Have to go with Toronto on that one. I just feel Ottawa work hard. They deserve it. But the mature or the experience of team on the power on the overtime make it fun. But we'll see. I could be wrong. I'll go with the Toronto Maple Leaf. Go back now by Toronto. All the puck to the board. By nice goal line. By puck in front of net. Intercept by Ottawa. Attacking now. Amadio at the blind, at the red lines, coming offensive side, get it back to flanker of Greg on the back door, intercept by Toronto. And now we'll go back behind the net to get our zone by Deneuve, get back to Nice, back to Matthews, attacking now, Matthews at the blind, hold the puck, fire the puck, Ulmark make a save, no rebound, in front of Matthew Nice. We're going to go back on the left side. Brian, they just said Ottawa have his first shot on the goal send late first period, Matt's crazy. Honestly, he's right. Brian, they have 4 shots in the last 2 periods for Ottawa Senators. So just give you an idea where they at this moment. The shot of 27-15. 0-0 between Avalanche guys and the Star. Go back now par Cleveland, par Jensen, pour une époque en saison. Go back at the red line. At the red line, dans le pipe par Gaudette. Recovery by Riley. Riley get back to the D. The puck en saison by Carlo. Get back to Pacioretty. Cross the red line. Dans le pipe behind the net of Ulmark. Intercept by Jensen. But lose the puck right there. The puck go back behind the net. Jensen bring the puck to the blue line. Intercept by Toronto. By Nylander. Get back in front of the net. The puck bouncing back. Get out of the zone by Ottawa. Skinny puck by Shabbat. Shabbat at the blind on the offensive side. Get back now to, I think it was Cousin. Bring puck behind the net. Intercept by Nylander. Nylander now control the puck. Second lane. Cross the blue lines. Come into the zone. At the red line. Down the puck to Ulmark. Ulmark kick the puck on the right side. Set up by Tim Souza. Chasing by Lawton. Now Souza control the puck. Second lane in front of the Ulmark. Change the direction. Get back now to Cleveland. Cleveland attacking en notre zone. Prenez le puck now de red line dans le puck deep in the zone. Key the puck back to Benoit. Entre transition par Toronto. Lab the puck behind by Jack Croc. Recovery behind the net by Martin Palot. Go DD. Ça par Cleveland. Cleveland dans le puck de blue line. Kick par Ottawa. Get out zone. Matthews intercept. Bring back to Benoit. Benoit to EL. Return the puck now on the board. Get back à notre zone. Intercept par Perron. Slide the puck behind the net of Ulmark. Get it back to Cleveland. Cleveland now hold the puck in front of Marner. Escape with the puck. Get back now to Pinto. Pinto carrying the puck at the red line. Down the puck behind Stolarz. Intercept before that by the defenseman Carlo. Back to Marner. Marner hold the puck now in front of Stolarz. They decide to retreat behind the net. Now Pinto in front of Stolarz. Finally, long stretch pass now by Marner. Get out zone by Toronto. Attacking on the offensive side. Go back on the left side. Shoot the puck. Ulmark make a save. Not an easy save, by the way. And the puck go back on the left side. And we have a whistle. Thanks for everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Isabelle, oui. 3-3 qui? C'est 3-3. Oui, Isabelle. François Thompson, look at big time. Tu avais raison ce matin, coach. PS, coach was right this morning. We'll see what happening there. Hulmark gets the puck, go straight on the top of the pad of Hulmark. McMahon. Now we have face up on the left side of the puck. Right now, winning by the Ottawa. Get out of the zone, skating with the puck. Get back to Kachuk at the red line. Down the puck, Baronet, chasing by Souza. Carson on the right side, on the left side of Stolarz. Battle Baronet now with Kachuk. Intercept the puck, get back at the blind. Go back to Ottawa. Jensen, get back now to Giroux. Shoot the puck. Black shot the Toronto Maple Leafs, recovery par OEL, bring par le blanc, intercept par Toronto, par Ottawa, return par bien to Kachuk, une fois net, contre le puck non, une fois Stolarz intercept, Toronto loud the puck outside zone behind Shabbat, but now pressure is coming out by, I think, is Morgan Riley, is it Morgan Riley there, or was McMahon? Go back now by Toronto, shoot the puck, miss the net, puck recovery by Brady Kachuk on the back end, down the puck in front of the bench of Toronto, attaqué par Ottawa, but down the puck behind the net, chasing by Patterson. We have a penalty, guys. To have an ice stick. Ottawa, ice stick. AS call the game. Call this. So on just come on. I have a feeling the lead was scoring on OT. They have the momentum. 4 minutes from Brand. Billy called GFC. Patterson shake his head. Four-minute, guys. Power play. Ice stick. Patterson. Ouch. Hey, Gary said. Gary, good night. Face up winning par le Toronto Maple Leafs. Set up by Matthews. Riley get back now to Nylander. Nylander return to Riley. Riley back to Nylander. Nylander hold the puck now. Take your time at the top circle. Back to Anthony net. Shoot a puck by Matthews. Miss the net. Recovery by Pinto. The puck stuck right there. The Ottawa down the puck to Riley. Back to Nylander. Back to Riley. Riley looking now for Marner. Marner get a puck back at the top, looking now. Skate up, skate all the way behind the net. Get back in front of the net. Nylander intercept to Marner. Nylander battle now on the right side. Intercept Ottawa. And very bad play by Ottawa. Are you kidding me, guys? By Giroux. It could down the puck and miss completely but finally Ottawa down the puck outside the zone. Set up by Riley. And then by the Marner. Back to Matthews. Intercept Ottawa. But Marner get a puck. He's coming out to Nylander. And they're now looking again, protect the puck. Get back to Matthews, a one-timer by Nice, saved by Ulmark. Matthew Nice, get back to Riley. Riley looking for Marner, back to Riley. Riley back again to Matthews. Matthews on the left side, looking for Nice. Get back to Marner. Marner fake it. Now Marner decides to retrieve with 2:45 to go. Matthews back to Marner. Now fire pocket, tip on the back door. Ulmark rebound for the net. The puck go back and Matthews hit the post. Go back to Matthews again. Wow, he was close. Matthews back to Nylander. It's coming from the net. Shoot the puck. Hit by Ulmark. Battle behind the net now. The puck bouncing behind. All those 5 players, guys, and the Ottawa the 9 players are still on the ice since the beginning of this. Pinto down the puck, guys. And with 2 minutes and 17 seconds to go remaining on this game, on this overtime power play. Question are the seconds before they score. Go back now by the Ottawa. Toronto attaqué par Domi. It's coming on notre zone. Down the puck on the side. The puck bouncing back behind the net by Shabbat with Jensen. Recovery by McMahon. McMahon put the puck to the wall. Return at the blind. Set up by Toronto. Set up by McCabe. McCabe gave back now to Carlo. Carlo back to Domi. coming out. Domi looking. Domi protect. In front of net. The puck bouncing back. Et set up by Carlo. OEL sur le puck. Black shot. Recovery by Ottawa. Et down the puck on the defensive side with 1:30 seconds to go remaining on this power play. And so at the time, guys, Ottawa have four shots of the net. Set up by OEL at the red line. Throwing the puck back. Skating out by Nylander. Comprenant notre zone, get back on the back doors, coming out by a nice turnaround, putting the puck to the wall, return puck at Roddy. Roddy return to Marner. The puck go back on the corner, intercept Ottawa, hold the puck now, and don't put the puck outside the zone. And go back to Pinto. Pinto contre the puck, shoot the puck, black shot by Marner. The puck bouncing back to Roddy. Roddy looking out for Marner. Skate with the puck. Marner at the blinds coming out. A long stretch pass now to Nice. Nice cross the blue lines coming up from side down the puck for himself. Chased by Sanderson. Matthew recovery, hold the puck. Now with intercept by Sanderson, battle now behind the net. Sanderson with Nylander, intercept by Nice battle. And finally, Giroux cannot go back, set up by Nylander. Nylander should have on the back door. Recovery by Marner. Take a note, Tavares is not there. Tavares is hurt. So back by Nylander at the top circle. Now looking now at the goal line, back to Marner. Marner hold the puck behind the net. Ulmark, second ball. Looking on the right side, coming from the net. Ulmark make a save. No rebound with the 11:44, and everybody is exhausted on the ice with 31 seconds to go remaining on the power play. What a great PK by the Ottawa Senators so far. We have a timeout, but I told him to believe. Meanwhile, Dallas, Colorado, 0-0 at the half of the first period. Face off now on the left side of Ulmark. Face off by Marner. When the face off, go back to Raleigh. And the puck go outside the zone. It was Giroux, by the way. Face to Marner. Set up now by Matthews. Get back to Marner. Attacking now on the neutral zone. 20 seconds on the flanker. Get back to Matthews. Coming behind the net now. Chasing with Sanderson. The puck stuck behind the net. Zab. Return puck on the side to Giroux. Giroux now playing the puck again. Another turnover. And finally, the Ottawa is going to burn the 4-minute guys on the power play. Wow. It's coming out on the back end by Toronto. Show the puck to Jack Croc. Intercept the puck now by Laurent, by Zuzla. Perron intercept the puck barely. The puck battle now. Go back behind the net. Set up by Lawton. And get back to Jack Croc. Battle behind the net of the Ulmark with Cleveland and Stolarz. Chapat watching there, the ball behind the net now. It's Jack Croc beat Souza, win the battle, go back at the blind, set back now by Benoit. And now intercept by Ottawa, attacking now by Patterson. It's coming on the offensive side, looking now. Patterson control the puck, 25 is Stolarz, make a save, rebound on the side, block shot. The puck bounces back, and Stolarz diving on the puck. And that's what happened there. Great play for the Ottawa Senators. Senators bit the bullet there. And the job one done, Gary Cournoyer. Sometimes certain teams are lucky. And that's what we got, guys. The Toronto have double the number of the shot of the Ottawa Senators, only 16. Face off now winning par le Toronto Maple Leafs. Return puck behind the net. Carlson par Danev, le puck bouncing to Lawrence, on the puck in neutral zone, intercept by Kachuk, return the puck on the corner, go back to Danev. Danev receive the breakout, get back the reverse, now battle on the left side, and then Sutherland lost his edge after the hit. Now hand pass by the Ottawa Senator, and go back now on the left side. Jacob Fuller is going to be outstanding. It will be signing a contract from Montreal July 1st, 2025. Now, first of all, Butch, his contract is already signed. So he's not going to sign again. It's just right now he got a PTO for the Laval Rocket, and his contract is going to start only July 1st. Now go back Toronto Maple Leafs when they face off down the puck behind Ulmark, set up by Cleveland. Now load the puck on the side, long stretch pass now, attacking by Kachuk, give back to Zuderlands, coming out, shoot the puck, Stolarz to make a save. There we go. So the puck, he got the contract with the American Gate, that's right. Puck in front of the net, show back to the Sanderson, shoot the puck, he missed the net, recovered the left side by Zab. All the puck now on the left side, return puck behind the net, ball all the way back to opposite side, set up by Sanderson. Shoot the puck, so that make a save, no rebound. A2. Pete, good day to you from Australia. Do I miss one here? Thanks so much, Perry. Perry, I'm hanging here with you because of this same thing. Tavares back on the ice. Welcome back, GF. Nogi, still 3-3. Face off now. Kachuk, when the ballon, when the face off, go back to Suzanne. The puck go back to the wall. Intercept now by Pedersen. Pedersen play with Kachuk and Suzanne. They change the line. And now Toronto hurt by Benoit. Go back now by Pedersen. Contre the puck Bennett. Now Kachuk cross checking and the bat in front of the net, guys. No call on that one. Go back now on the defensive side. Recovery by Cleveland. Cleveland down the puck behind the net. Recovery by Lawrence, get back to Benoit, ran the puck on the board, pinching out by the Toronto, by the Ottawa, keep the puck in the zone by Cleveland. The puck bouncing back, but intercept by Jack Rock, gave back to by OEL. 24-25, good age for the NHL goalie. No, so that shut the door for sweep. Non, switch pass now par OEL, intercept now par Nylander, dans le puck on defensive side, intercept par Ottawa Sanderson, win the puck now to Perron. Perron recover the puck now, give back to his teammate Zodolon. It was Cousin. Cousin behind the net now. It was not Cousin on that one. It was Zodolon, Perron, and Cousin. Here we go. Go back now Toronto, intercept now by Nylander, give back to Carlo. Carlo back to Didi. The puck bouncing back now in front of the bench for the Toronto. Dub the puck all the way back to Sanderson. Sanderson's get the puck now. Hold the puck, turn around. Protect at the blind. Get a long stretch pass now. Kick by Perron. Go back to Stolarz. 8 minutes to go remaining on this first overtime. Set up by Raleigh. We have extra time here at the Hat Nation. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show. The puck bouncing back to Nice. The puck intercept at 2-1 for the Islanders and for the Matthews for Islanders. I sleep. Go back now by the Neb, recruiting on defensive side. Louise Prévost. Welcome back. Louise Prévost, long time. Et Isabelle Jeanette, c'est le but. Là, encore. Avalanche scored a goal from Pete Martin. We're going to go back after that. If we have intermission, guys, we're going to do the game play-by-play between Dallas and Colorado. If the period is still live. Now coming back to Toronto Maple Leaf, decide to retrieve it by Marner. Marner looking now, get back now, intercept by Amadio. Now Marner steal the puck from behind it. Get back to Domi. Domi attacking now, fire puck. Oh, Ulmark look behind him. Oh, I don't know. I got nervous about that. Down the puck, go back to catch up, lose the puck. We got by Toronto, set up by OEL. Down the puck behind the net for Domi. Intercept now, pinch by the Toronto, Benoit. And now go back to Amadio. Amadio gave back to Jensen. Jensen to Shabbat. Shabbat allowed the puck all the way back in neutral zone. The puck bouncing back over Benoit. Recovery behind the net. We have a nice scene by the Ottawa Senators. Clifford Frederic, Mitch Marner for the win. Clifford, welcome in the house. C'est le but 3-3. Isabelle, 10 millions. Wise Gay about that. Colorado scored a goal. They delete 1-0 at 7:21 to go remaining on the first period. Logan O'Connor, what a great playoff he has. Now go back, recovery, win the face-off by Ottawa. Go back to Shabbat. Shabbat get back to Kachuk. Decide to go to the bench. Stolarz play the puck. Long stretch by Stolarz. All the way back to Marner. Marner down the puck. Chased by Nice. By Zab behind the net. Now big hit by Nice. And the puck intercept by Perron. Perron get the puck in front of the Cousin. Intercept now by Sanderson. Sanderson shoot the puck. Stolarz make a save. Recovery by Toronto. Attacking now on neutral zone by Marner. Marner look the puck all the way back behind the net of the Ulmark. Recovery by Zab. Zab in front of Marner. Turn around, protect the puck now. Set up the breakout. Turn around again. Decide to go behind the net. Give back the puck back to Sanderson. 6:15 to go remaining on this first overtime. 3-3. The puck go outside the zones. Break out by Patterson. Skate the puck at the line. At the red lines. Come in offensive side. Hold the puck again a little longer. Go back at the goal line. Change the direction. But now on the behind the net of the Stolarz. Still the puck by Tavares. Tavares back in the game after he missed a couple of minutes with some kind of injury on the left leg. Go back now by Nylander. Set up now, turn around, play the puck on the blue line. Keep the puck deep in the zone. Turn around, get back to Benoit. Shoot the puck, black shot by Ottawa. Get out of the zone. Skating the puck on the blue line. Get back at the red line. It's coming on the offensive side. Play the puck now by the Cousin. Shoot the puck. Stolarz make a save by Giroux. Get out of the zone by Nylander. I'll hold the puck now. Get back in front of the bench. Attacking now by Matthews. Matthews control the puck. Shoot the puck. Back make a save. Recovery now by the Ottawa. D. Rivers Jensen back to Cleveland. Cleveland hold the puck a little bit longer. Down the puck outside the zone. The puck bouncing back on the defensive side. Recovery by Toronto. Set up now by Raleigh. Raleigh cross the blue line. He's coming at the red line. Down the puck to Ulmark. That's the recovery by Jensen. And then set up the breakout for Ottawa. Now control by neutral zone by Cousin. Red line. Down the puck deep in the zone behind to Stolarz. Leave the puck back to the D. Skinny up by Raleigh. It's coming on the left side. The puck go at the blue line. Intercept by Shabbat. Give back to Cousin. Cousin looking out. Shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing back at the blue line. Recovery by Martin Palo. Back to Shabbat. Shabbat shoot the puck again. Black shot by Toronto. Now recovery by Cousin. Cousin down the puck behind the net. Set up by Perron. Perron turn around. Protect the puck now. Perron return puck at the blue line to Shabbat. Shabbat low back to Jensen. To Martin Palo. Fire! The puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing outside to Shabbat. No, keep the puck in the zone. set up by behind the net to Perron, lose the puck, rally, and set up by Gaudette, intercept the puck, Gaudette, walk à double line, get back to Zab, broken stick, and the puck go outside the zone by Toronto, but great patch checking by Gaudette, the puck go back to Raleigh, lose the puck by Shabbat, now go back on the neutral zone, attacking by Cousin. Cousin get back now to Perron, shoot the puck, Stolarz make a save, recovery behind the net, by Pacioretty, down the puck, neutral zone, Ottawa recovery, go back DD, set up by Sanderson, return the puck now to Jensen, long stretch pass now to Kachuk, intercept by Oldberg, 3-2 for Toronto en notre zone, shoot the puck, miss the puck completely. Oh! Tripping and no call on that one. Set up by Kachuk down the puck behind the net, recovered by Danev holding the puck, big hit by Kachuk again, Danev, the puck bouncing back on neutral zone by Pacioretty, return the puck behind Ulmark, Ulmark intercept the puck, get back to Zab, get back to Clevin. Kevin set up the breakout now. Get back to Souza at the red lines, coming offensive side. Stick and Glenn a bit more on the right side. Put the puck behind the net in front of Benoit. The puck going on the left side. Marner recovery. Marner scaling the puck now. Control the puck at the blue lines, coming in the red line on the offensive side. At the flanker. Get back now to Ulmark. Back to Matthews. Shoot the puck. Matthews rebound. Ulmark make a save. Recovery by Matthews again. Playing the puck around the board at the blue line. Intercept at the blind by OEL. Return the puck behind the net to Matthews. By intercept before that by Ottawa. Set up the breakout. The puck go outside the zone. Back again by Toronto. No icing. Looked like the puck was good, but finally Ottawa down the puck to UEL. Now Toronto down the puck will be an icing call with 3 minutes to go remaining on this first overtime between Ottawa and Toronto. And that's what we got. Don't go nowhere. That's what we got so far. Should have puck Ottawa, recovery by net by Badison, battle now behind Stolarz. Benoit still the puck. Benoit still have the breakout. Skate now, control the puck at the blue lines, coming on offensive at the red line. Race recovery behind the net, behind Ottawa. Now Marner had to hold the puck a little bit more for weight. Benoit coming. Now it's coming out by Matthews. Taking out the right side was maybe, I don't think it's Matthews, guys. It's McMahon, I believe. Go back in the width. I went intercept, get out of zone, skate the puck now, neutral zone, get back to the far side, Cleveland. Cleveland's coming offensive side, hold the puck now on the Stolarz, shoot the puck on the back end, and the puck recovered by Cleveland over the stick. Now back stick in the zone by Sanders, shoot the puck at Stolarz. We have a goal! We have a goal! And Ottawa Senators scored a goal on this screen by the defenseman of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Stolarz cannot do anything, and Ottawa chase the push one more game and the playoff. No sweep in NHL playoff 2025. And the Ottawa win the game tonight by the score 4-3. Ladies and gentlemen, the first W of Ottawa. Here we go. Sanderson score a goal. Wow. We're going to see that one, guys. Cleveland control the puck on the back end. The puck bouncing over. Get the puck back to Sanderson. And now we have a screen right there. I think it was Carlo. And maybe screen Stolarz. Let's see the play right there. Here we go. I don't think so, Sutherland. Oh, great play by Sutherland, keep the puck. And it looked like and Ottawa Senators management celebrate and upstairs. And Ottawa win the game. They deserve it after 3 overtime. No team deserve to win that game. C'est quoi robe boule verte? Mais amen. C'est quoi? Robert, tip. It looked like the goal gave to Sanderson, guys, on that one. I'm sure you are happy, but yeah, more game, more fun to be together, guys. So this is happening, guys, on that one. Final score, guys, 4-3 overtime. I don't know. I was still on the third period on that one. I apologize. I completely missed that one. It's all right. You're right, AG. It was between Cousin and Sanderson. AG, congratulations. Guys, AG nailed it on that one. Perry, thank God it's over. Marking that every team has won a game at least in the playoff. More work for coach. Not the work, Mark. It's more fun. Sanderson got a goal. Good night, Perry. I know, Perry. We're all old. Ajay Calabro. Avalanche lead 1-0. We're going to finish the first period between the Dallas Star and the Colorado Avalanche. Thanks again for all the like. We got 65 like, not too bad at all. Face off now winning by the Dallas Star, bring back to Rantanen, bring back to Taze. Taze back to McCall. McCall fake it now, looking around. Charlie Parker hit the stick of Dallas over Odenger. Finally recovery behind the net by Harley. Pressure par Colorado Avalanche. Now le puck go outside zone, intercept by Dallas, attacking now by Seguin. Seguin get back to Marchand. Shoot the puck. Blackwood make a save. And McCall got a stick on the face. Francois, hey boy, Theo could not close the show. Avalanche are dominating the coach, Pete Martin. You have a 63 save. I'm just behind you. RJ Calabro, 4 game tomorrow. Yeah, thanks so much. Don't forget Capitals and the Abs, 6:30. Mason Marchand, not happy about that. Marchand sound to have a screw loose. Hopefully, Francois. Power play now for Colorado Avalanche. The shot are 10-9 between the Colorado and the Dallas. The power play for the Colorado is 2-7 for the first 2 games, but 0-6 the game number 3, guys. The game number 3, they lose this game because the 4-minute power play. Anyway, go back now by remember Toronto at 4 minutes, guys, on the overtime. McKinnon gave back to McCall. McCall back at the point. Return the puck to McCall. McCall looking out for McKinnon. McKinnon bring the puck behind the net. Battle with Nick Cash. Go back behind the net. The puck stuck with McKinnon. The puck stuck on the wall. Recovery behind and McKinnon gave back now to the wall. Dallas intercept barely. And now dumping the puck by Blackwell all the way back to Blackwood. And I get a puck back. 1:44 to go remaining on the first period. 20-25 at the power play. Now attacking by McKinnon. So the puck back to McCall. McCall attacking out. McCall's coming out. McCall in front of that. Shoot the puck. He missing it. Maybe it wasn't a cash. The puck go outside the zone. Recovery by Nick Kushkin. And now back onto the side. Paddy Conan apologize. The puck go outside the zone. And taking out again by McKinnon. McKinnon hold the puck at the blind. Hold the puck, hold it back. Protect the puck. Keep skating. Stick and gling. Back again to McCall. McCall looking out. McCall back to Lekanen. Funny net. Nick Ash to the puck. He missed the net. Go back now by the Dallas. Qui est the puck outside the zone. 1 minute to go remaining on this first period. Back in McKinnon. McKinnon who return the puck to Nick Ash. Behind to Nikushkin. Down by puck opposite side. Recovered by Colorado. Set up now on the left side. Dallas intercept. Finally down the puck on defensive side of Colorado. With 50 seconds to go remaining. Power play 33 seconds. Back to Blackwood. Get the puck back to Devon Taze. Taze with the puck now looking now left and right. Cross at the blind. Hold the puck on the red line. Get back to Nikushkin. Nikushkin battle for the puck right now. Turn around. Protect the puck to the wall. Get back now on the side by McKinnon. McKinnon recovery. Back again at the back door. Intercept by Nick. I don't know if he's throwing. Anyway, recovery behind the net for Colorado. Set up on the side. Fire puck by McKinnon. We have a goal! McKinnon, the puck roll over the body of Ottinger. And now Colorado lead 2-0 at 23 seconds to go remaining. What a shot by Nathan McKinnon. And the Colorado Avalanche lead 2-0 with 23 seconds remaining. Power play goal by McKinnon on that one. And assisted by Taze and Drouin. 4 goals for McKinnon and 3 points for Drouin. And the puck go through the body of Ottinger under the blocker. And he tried everything, but not good enough. Great goal by McKinnon. The 3 goal goes on Steve McNair. Congratulations, coach. And we have a lot of people in the chat. 2-0 Avalanche A2. Peter 2-0 Avalanche. The coach are happy. I like it. Ugly Ottinger, Steve McNair. Billy played again. And that's what we got. McKinnon scored that one. Go back on the left side. That'll be the end of the first period, guys. Dallas trail now 2-0 and go from there. It's a good day if Colorado score now. A lot of things behind the net now. Petrovic and Nelson. And that's all. 11 shots between both teams at the first intermission. Good night, Francois. So, Logan O'Connor scored at the short and dead unassisted. And then we're McKinnon power play goal. Assisted by Taze and Drouin. 1-1 at 2-0 after 20 minutes. Is it not fun, guys? Is it great? And that's all, guys, for the Hockey National show today. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Hopefully you are being glad to be with us tonight. I can wait to see all of you next time. And Montreal again play tomorrow night. That'll be the game. McKinnon is amazing. Bonne nuit, François Pitt. You're absolutely right about that. Good night, Butch. Also. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow, guys. Why not, coach? I want to be fresh for the game tomorrow. I want to be focused on the Montreal Canadiens Washington Capitals. We'll see what's happening, but I can't wait to see the game tomorrow. I feel it. I feel good. I feel positive. I feel like Montreal could change the momentum. I think Montreal could set up again and win the second game at home. We need a W tomorrow night. We need a good performance, the goaltender, whatever is Montembeault, Tobesh. We need to be sure the first line pop up again. And the special team will be a big asset. So we'll see what's happening. I can't wait to see all of you back tomorrow night. I wish you an amazing, great night and good sleep. And then, of course, like the hockey player, we have a curfew tonight. We have to go to bed before 11 p.m. Tomorrow, we're going to be back for another performance on the Montreal Canadiens, Washington. Check me. You never know with Coach. He could decide to do a game or maybe do a show Sunday morning. Why not? Why not to do a show tomorrow morning? We'll see, guys. Until then, my friend, an amazing, great night. Of course, the only reason we grow, hopefully the right way.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Here we go, guys. Thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Thanks for the super chat, Charlotte, tonight. Until then, my friend, be well, be health. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the first half of what? Your 2025. Thanks so much, Grinch, RG. We have Pete Martin, Brent, listen, guys. Brent was with me all day long. Nicolas, Guy, Billy, Mark was with me. C was with me. We have Pete Martin, Yan with me also. Bush was with us today. A lot of people stay with us all day, guys, for the boat game we do tonight. Good night, Nicolas. On s'en parle demain. Come on, Nicolas. Bonne soirée. And the Hockey National Show, the Nation, want to tell you one thing, sir. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Roy, it's hot in Tehran. It's hot in Tehran. 32, 33 Celsius every day. Humid, sticky. But we like it. I cannot change my place to any other place in the world. My M&M was with us also. Mark Elliott, thanks a lot for everybody, guys. You guys, you rock. You guys are amazing. And I can't wait to tell you one more thing, sir. I'm grateful and thankful to have all of you to be friends with me. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow night again in Montreal again. And the Washington Capitals. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you tomorrow night. One more thing, one more word. Booyah! Good night, everybody. Great. See you next time.